Well, since you're
yeah.
fuck. Since you're prepared,
Wow.
Nick wasn't
hello
prepared.
everyone, and welcome back to D&D Shadows of War, session number 28, Portaling from Another World edition. This is being streamed at 8:12 p.m. on the 18th of December, 2020. Per Chris's request, I did the at the beginning, the second time was the beginning of the stream. Per Iggy's request, I said the time this is being streamed at. And because I thought it would be more evident, wait, fuck. Per Iggy's request, I said the date this is being streamed at, and per my own wanting to be more accurate, I also said the time it is being streamed at, but not. I didn't want to be so accurate as to say the second that this is being streamed at, since that seems like a bit much. So I only said the time, and not the atomic quantities and the center of mass and whatnot.
Really? No, I'm not relaying you. I'm relaying something else.
No, you can relay me. Go on, relay me.
Got really.
Really?
You got relayed?
Oh yeah. Anyway, what happened last time, our beautiful, wondrous DM?
Well, you guys left the town Red Wallow, traversed to the looming, ruined shadow of a fallen fort that was known as Barvale. And inside, you found a lot of goblins and hobgoblins, and yeah, and one of them was a magic user who was trying to eat push shit into you. It didn't really work that well. Almost killed one of you guys, kind of. It actually did a number on you. And then the end result is you found a place that is safe.
Oh man, casters are actually dangerous.
I could have
it's like if
expected
they have
that.
Hold up.
It's like if they have if they have powers, they're going to be actually pretty dang dangerous.
Yeah.
No way.
And the end result is you put this teleportation beacon down. And out comes the first person.
Noise.
And then the second.
But who's coming out?
All the people.
All the people. The only one that's missing is the person I completely fucking forgot. And he's the most important one. Of course he was.
All the
great.
the person I actually forgot. Fuck. No.
Don't worry, it's gonna take me about 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to murder you at some point.
I would hope so.
No, if Nick dies, we're fucked.
I'll stream. With my shitty streaming time.
I could stream technically.
Oh yeah, you could technically stream, and it's actually better streaming quality than what I have. My computer's just not set for. It's like it makes things really pretty, but holy shit, it cannot do that. Our main man Ruskin.
Ruskin!
He's
here.
So, with a flat blinding light, they've appeared. And
My hero.
Ruskin's kind of starts looking around.
That's a fixer-upper.
Kind of nods his head. We'll need to get a bunch of workers, but I think this would work. What is your thoughts? And
Those are thoughts.
Bronwyn is just kind of like looking everywhere and like.
Don't forget the bodies of all the dead goblins and stuff around.
Yeah, they're kind of ignoring all the dead bodies at the moment. They're looking at they're experienced adventurers. They know when they say find a safe spot, more than likely there's going to be something that needs to be killed.
Yeah, if you kill everything. If you kill everything in that spot, it's safe.
Yeah. So she's like, well, this will work, yes. A lot of work, though. And I can already tell you one of the biggest issues that we're going to have is supply, and specifically building stone to rebuild this.
Does anyone know move Earth?
I do.
Listen, motherfucker.
Do you
Listen.
actually?
The
Yeah, I have
alternative.
mold
This
earth.
is the best place we've fucking seen so far. Why do you have that fucking? What?
I picked it with my
Why
fucking.
do you have it?
I picked it with my sorcerer cantrips, being green
Same.
flame blade, booming blade, and blade ward.
Congratulations, you've just earned yourself a spot on fucking single-handedly rebuilding this.
I mean, it's not that powerful a cantrip. I can do it
It's not gonna do
infinitely
that.
since it is a
But
cantrip.
if we
can
set
use
you
it
to
in
do
mine.
it for like an entire week, how far do you think you could make it?
I would imagine pretty far.
You wake up, you make us bricks, and you go to bed.
That is your day.
You can also just go
That
mining
is
for ore.
all you do.
If you had locate object, you could locate metal ore and then just find his ore that way.
There's that too. But Ron's like, well, mold earth would help a little bit, but the sheer amount of work this requires, if she's kind of eyeing a bunch of the things, it's like the tower alone would take a while with that. We need an actual supply of stone or what have you.
What's wrong with just throwing a tarp on top of it, calling it a day?
I don't think we have a large enough tarp for that.
That's why we find a tarp. The tarp is significantly easier than the fucking bricks.
Ah, okay.
Also, if it rains, I'd rather have a tarp.
You'd rather have a tarp over an actual roof over your head?
No, we use the tarp as a temporary solution until we actually get a roof.
Oh. It's like, well, we can supply the wood from over back home, but actual stone we'll actually need. We need to set up a supply.
I mean, and I point at the cliff. There's stone right there.
How are we gonna excavate it though?
And
Plus,
not
if you
alone,
remove it, that's
not
another
just
side to defend.
that, not just that, but it's still as useful for defensive purposes. Usually, and then she kind of eyes you, Pitch. Usually, that type of terrain is hard to navigate through, so most people will ignore it, especially if you're trying to, say, assault a fortress. Removing a natural blockade is kind of not what you want to do.
Gotta appreciate the crazy people that do choose that direction, though.
I mean, I attacked this place from that direction.
Yeah, but you're a slime.
You can easily traverse that versus, us leg people.
Yeah.
Plus, you're a single person. I was assuming more of like a actual whole army coming through there, because you're not gonna expect it. So it's like actually kind of like a fucking really wild tactic.
Yeah, no, there's
actually an army inside the shitty area that we thought no one would be.
That'd be kind of cool. Well,
you tell that to your boss. Your boss is like, "Excuse me."
Well, does this place have like a basement or something we can dig out of? I don't know.
I mean, check the tower maybe, but beyond that, I don't think there's any place here for a basement, unless we can find one with like an investigation check of some sort.
I mean,
yeah, man. Is there a fucking basement?
Well, if you want to do jokes aside, if you just want to roll dice, you can roll dice, but the answer is no, there is no basement.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I figured as
we
much.
looked around, couldn't find a basement.
Even if you got a nat 20, there was no basement.
Yep.
Can
tell
I
that
will
no
the
one even
basement
bothered
into
it.
existence, though?
With
an
this
nat
molding
20.
earth, my friend.
You will see.
Go on. Okay. So she's like, well, what is before we start figuring out logistics and what have you for this, can you tell us what happened? How things are so far when you came in? Give us a report.
Goblins and orcs. No, not orcs. Hobs.
The land we're
Goblins
in,
and
the
hobbits.
ruler, approximately the time communication, or near the time communication been start, the ruler of this land went underground. And now goblins and shit roam the area. There's
Like,
few.
literally
We found
underground.
a human settlement. That's cute. You want to go visit?
There's at least at least one human settlement.
It's like 3 houses.
Didn't we get a quest to clear out the goblins from here or something from there?
Yes.
We
Oh,
were
they're
told
gonna
to
pay
check
us.
it out at least.
They're gonna pay us. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, here's a history lesson. 5 lords, 5 archons, and a king. Archons are the most powerful wizards. 1 archon is known to be in the Underdark underground. The rest disappeared. Half the population stayed on the surface. Other half went with the archon. This was told by our guide, Bogrif.
Huh. Well, I already knew about the archons that were kind of famous back then, but so one of them at least went underground. He would the archons would be the ones that could potentially be messing about with us. With the ley lines, they are rather powerful magic users.
Oh, goody.
So let's see.
5 really powerful guys that might be making this annoying. Awesome.
I mean, it was kind of obvious when they said magic ley lines are being fucked with.
You don't always blame the mages.
Mm-hmm. Could be a dragon. It's always fucking dragons.
I mean, is there a bard around here or something?
Unfortunately, I don't think any of us are a bard.
Oh.
But can we reroll into a bard?
No.
No.
Level up and put in fucking level apart.
Make like this super fucking cheerful guy.
I mean, if one of us dies, we can just reroll into a bard, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Pitch, when's the last time you died?
Technically, last Halloween or the Halloween before last Halloween.
Do you want to do it again? Come back as a
No.
bard?
No.
All right. Never mind. then.
Power.
All right. So, well, let's go and talk with. It's like a few of us will go. Like most of us will stay. Ruskin, follow them back to this town of theirs and see if the locals will know of a mine shaft or so. Most times, the type of stone that would be most useful
Quarry.
would be mostly a quarry, but if we can easily convert a mine shaft into a quarry, it'll just take time. Always use less work than necessary. So,
All right. Let's get it going.
yep.
I'm gonna stay here and help out.
How long was it? Fucking
It's 2 days there.
yeah. And we'll long rest on the way there.
I mean, yeah. Ideally, we would long rest on the way there. I'd rather not, be tired. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Just a simple thought there. And then let me do
Long rest button.
doop. You're going to fuck me over. I just realized that. Whatever.
That's fine. That's his fault. It's 2 days. I gotta roll fucking dice.
All right.
So I can roll the dice. Fucking
Roll your dice for.
Woo! Day 1 is 2 16s.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And for the 4 days it'll take them to get there and back, I will stay here and help out and do stuff, right?
You can do that, yeah.
Okay, then I will Then I will roll for my
Oh.
research stuff.
It would be a shame if we were to get into a combat on the way there and back. Real shame.
Oh yeah,
Why I rolled those dice because I'm like, something might happen.
Just in case.
I should make a macro for research stuff.
At some point, yeah. All right.
Got 2 16s. What a fucking roll.
Awesome.
And this is the same day, correct? Or is this tomorrow already?
So yeah, you guys can leave.
I mean, Pitch is staying behind, but yeah.
I was
Yeah.
doing that. I was just doing that just to fucking do it quickly.
Yeah, and I'm doing my
What's
research,
happening?
and I'm doing my research roll for the day,
Okay.
which is 24. So I will add that to my thing. Let's see, that is 94 plus 24. Hold the 4. That's 18. So 118, I think.
Okay.
Do you know what the breakpoint on your research is?
Nope. For
Nope.
this one specifically, it's unknown to me.
All right.
Well, technically, they're all unknown to me. It's all up to the DM.
Oh, I can tell. I don't even fucking remember what you were working on at the moment. That's the worst part. It's like I know you're working on something
Always
important.
Chief.
Let him get to 1 million. Oh, well, I guess you unlocked... What were you unlocking, by the way?
Oh, just a magical nuke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it was 1 million. Okay.
That was a joke, by the way.
They're aware.
Sure. So what are you working on, Ian?
That is a secret.
Oh, okay. now I remember
Notably,
what it
DM kind of has to know.
is. He'll tell me. He'll remind me later.
And plus, I can just tell him in a private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we had a character who had private interactions with the DM and then we beat their ass? Just well. That's mega.
Oh yeah,
Go
maybe
watch
that,
the
that
movie.
did see.
I slit his throat.
That's why he's never here anymore.
Oh, really?
Not besides,
He
not
might
besides the
be
fact he
joining
has a
us
job.
next week. Who knows?
Someone, did he message you?
Yeah, he said I'll maybe be good on the 27th.
Would you tell him to at least show up with a D&D character?
Once he knows that he can come, I will tell him.
Nick, if you just if he's not set up, you're gonna
Yeah.
make a fucking punchy character for him. He'll enjoy that.
Yeah,
Make him a monk.
probably.
Yeah,
Make
make
him-
him,
monk for him.
make
and
him a
he'll be
monk
fine.
halfling.
That seems familiar to me for some reason.
I mean, if that's what he likes to do, I'll go and look at a couple of the subclasses for you and point
He
out
like-
really punchy ones.
No, I got it.
Wasn't there a healing monk that got released recently?
Kind of, yeah.
He
More
was the-
healers.
He was
Or
the
he-
long. He was the long death monk. Touch
Yeah.
the long death or some shit.
That was
Yeah.
really fun. Those are really fun. They're
And
they
he could,
are
like,
really
consume souls or
ridiculous at
something.
high level. What's up?
And he could like consume souls or something. I can't remember.
At some point, he's able to literally kill things with a touch. It'll just take a while.
It should take a while. Really important part. It'll take a bit. Don't worry.
Anyway, we make it back to the fucking town, right?
Don't forget to heal, all three of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I need to do my research for
Already
the
done.
What about what about healing? I don't what?
I mean,
what?
we long rested. So.
No.
I know,
So-
I know.
So wait, what time was it today on the day we beat the enemies?
I would say you got there roughly around. I would say around 3 o'clock in the afternoonish.
So then, would they have left on that same day, or
Well, that's up to them.
I mean, we want to get there and back as soon as possible. So yeah.
Okay.
so then it would take you 3 days to get there, right?
That's not how that
Mhm.
works. We'd get there later in the day, but we'd get there in 2 days. So that's not how time works.
But if we left in the morning of the first day we traveled to here, and if it was like already the afternoon we got here, I think I'm doing the math right. I don't know. I'm just gonna do my research roll.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna use one. Gonna use one of my luckies on that.
Okay, here you go. Since I'm a
lucky.
very dedicated
27.
person.
Got it.
Cool. Touch of Long Death. Starting out at 17th level, your touch can channel energy of death into a creature. As an action, you can touch one creature within 5 feet of you, and you expand 1 to 10 key points. The target must make a Constitution saving throw, and it takes 2d10 necrotic damage per key point spent on failed save, or half of as much damage as on a successful one. So basically, they can literally fucking kill a bunch of things.
The ultimate bad touch.
Yeah, but you have to be at a 17th level.
Yeah.
Very much bad touch. It's not. It's no good. It's no fun. All right. So you guys ended up going over, and
Here's a day later.
a couple days go by with not aside from like the fog, and Ruskin's kind of like, well, it's good to know that the fog is all over the place.
Right, ship.
You guys
And we made it back.
You made it
Somehow.
over.
Somehow you made it back in one piece.
Yeah, it's not like I didn't have any fucking encounters or anything that requires 3 people or something.
I mean, if there happens to be
Ruskin.
one, throw us into it. You know, it's punishment for us not all going together. Bring it the fuck on.
There
Yeah.
wasn't.
Okay.
We have 3 people. We have Ruskin. What do you
Oh
want
yeah, we
about?
have Ruskin,
Yeah.
baby, Ruskin.
Yeah, there is Ruskin, the person who doesn't really know how to fight yet.
He has an axe in his character model.
I know, that's the best thing. That's actually how that's the reason why I chose him, was because I'm like I needed someone to be kind of like distinctive, and then I saw him. I'm like, well, that works. That just sells it. And then I based my his personality. I'm like, well, who would be such a fucking badass who would just like be shirtless with a giant ass axe fighting goblins? So a combination of like fucking wow, my brain's decided to just go there.
Herp to derp.
Yeah,
Ruskin.
Ruskin is a combination of a few characters.
Ruskin's my hero.
He's fun. I love the thought process I put into this character. But yeah, so you guys end up trucking along, coming back from this side, and you guys end up coming back. Quite a few of the villagers kind of stop that are milling about, stop and look at you. They're like, oh. And this lady comes forward and kind of rushes forward to you guys. Oh, you're back. Oh, except for the pink one.
Yeah, they
Tragic guy.
it's really unfortunate.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sorry too.
You can see Guts smirk, by the way.
Sorry.
Can I hear them through the communicator?
No, they're
We're
2
way
days
too
away.
far away.
Yeah, the communicator has a
Also-
range of infinite.
Cool. You know how far down in my bag that thing is?
Probably pretty far.
Perception check for me.
It would
If
just
you
be
wanna do one.
muffled, wouldn't it?
Yeah, hold on.
Roll with
You get a
disadvantage
bag
because
and
muffled.
so you can fucking accurately hear what the fuck's happening.
I mean, you've heard how our radios work at work when they're kind of buried in pockets.
Uh-huh. So
You
Yeah.
can kind of hear what they're saying, but not really.
let's see, perception
You
minus
know they're
1.
talking.
Hmm.
And I have disadvantage on this, so let's see, do that. Do that. Okay, I'm gonna use lucky to re-roll it. Hey,
That's
18.
That's a 15.
Oh wait, no,
Oh wait, no,
here's
you
a-
already rolled disadvantage, I guess.
Here's a sweet free lesson to you. No matter what you roll, it's all DM discretion. Just because you roll a 20 doesn't mean you do the thing.
I know.
Like
could-
you'll
you
probably hear, "Oh man, yeah, they're
You have a feeling that they're discussing something kind of sad, or at least one of the voices sounds like it. The other one, you can tell, is just kind of lying it out of their ass to a degree. You don't know exactly why, but other than that, no, you don't really get too much. But she's like, "Well, I see you do have someone else with you."
Yeah, boy, it's Ruskin.
And
employs-
Reskin's also like putting a finger up as is to question you. Guts kind of looks at you.
I mean, why?
Pauses.
Ruskin's my boy. He pays me. He's why I'm here.
And he kind of just kind of puts his finger down and like, oh, okay.
I do a head nod indicating to follow along.
Yeah.
Ruskin.
So
Ruskin's
he's like,
seriously, deeply considering.
oh,
Maybe I should have hired somebody else.
good evening, madam. My name is Ruskin Vaporia.
Yep.
I'm here from Lycia.
Let's see.
Lycia. And as a representative. And it's like her eyes kind of widen as he says his full name, then widen a little bit more. Like, oh, you guys are from Lycia. Oh, so
Yeah, don't worry about that.
what can my little town help you with? Well, Ruskin kind of coughs like the fort. Oh, you cleared it, or see what was happening?
Let's just say, there are no
Yeah,
longer goblins and hobgoblins there.
Oh,
There it is.
oh.
There it is.
So, well, that explains the most recent attacks against a couple of the small villages.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Well, thank you. It might take me a few days, but I'll make sure you're suitably rewarded. On the other hand, is there anything? I'm assuming that there is more to this than just this. Kind of looks at both of you, Ruskin and Guts.
Rude.
And I know it's like basically saying it. She's kind of looking back at me and then also you, Nick, but still. And Ruskin's like, oh, payment wise, would it be okay if we take the fort? As we are going to be sending more reinforcements through and taking over this area,
Actually, never
or
mind.
at least the fort.
Never mind. It's fine.
As a launching.
Sorry for my misinformation.
Wait, what?
Told him it was 3 houses. It's 5.
Oh.
Although to be
As you-
fair, we shouldn't count Mr. Todd Bright. He's a stupid asshole. Look at him in his one fucking. Look at him in his one goddamn.
I mean, have you looked at this?
On.
Why you look-
Motherfucker has one line.
Technically,
He's gonna
it's
die.
Technically, it's 2 lines.
Notably,
Yeah.
those are like dead crops or some shit.
They're carrots.
no-
That's supposed to
that's
cabbages.
My cabbages.
Motherfucker. This person is going to die, and we're taking his house.
You got a fucking fort. Fuck that.
This
Yeah.
has a roof, though.
Who knows if you get a roof? Maybe that's what you're doing right now, is making sure you might get a roof.
We also got a tarp.
But he's like, we're going to use the fort as a place of like to
Refuge.
and what have you.
What you're looking for is forward operating place.
And it's like, oh, well, I can only speak for Redwallow, but if you do so, would you be willing to help defend the remaining villages? That is the thing, is one of the reasons why the goblins and hobgoblins have been running rampant, is that we just don't have enough people to keep the roads safe and what have you.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you noticed, but we're like a small ass. Like, we'll do what we can, but we're a pretty small group.
Like, it took us 2 days to get here from the fort. So by the time that we get any notice of, like, oh, hey, these goblins have arrived, it's already going to be too late by the time we get there. If we see them along the way, we'll take them out. But for the most part, we just don't have the capabilities to move fast enough to get places to defend.
Erskine was like, well,
Don't got into
the thought process, actually, if it was just going to be the 3 of you and what have you, of course. But what we're going to be doing is funneling troops through. If we do this properly...
I'm sorry, what?
What do you mean funneling through?
Did I just assist in a invasion?
Kinda, not really.
Oops.
Essentially, what
I'm gonna apologize, ma'am. I'm gonna apologize in advance for the takeover of your country.
yeah. But no, Reskine's like, well, the thought we were going to do is we're going to make a base, and then we'll be. You're not just going to be patrolling the area that owns the base to make it safe. We have to have men and what have you to do that. We can't just rely on the 3 of you, no matter how powerful you are, to be able to take care of everything. Forward operating base, if you would. So what we would do is, one of the reasons why it took so long to get things set up in Lasay is because we are getting supplies and troops and men to volunteer into this. A bunch of adventurers and
Totally without vested interest in controlling this country.
told him, yeah. It's like, look,
King's a bit more of a bastard than I thought. Good on him.
well, not particularly happy about the thought of playing host to another nation's armies.
I mean,
The
Okay.
alternative is you die to goblins. So I'll
However,
take what I can get.
she kind of thinks about it for a second and goes, well, a compromise.
Ooh, negotiator.
So, what we'll do is you can send people through, but we also will volunteer as little as we can, either as guides or whatever you can need locally. And the thought, as long as you're able to protect the village and potentially other villagers, if they too agree. But but the fort is kind of hard to defend at the moment, I'm assuming. Considering last we've seen it, in the distance, it's just a big ruin. Well,
we have people.
It's like,
Man, have you seen us? Can you imagine people with like triple the experience we do? Holy shit, they're not dead. That fort's fine. That fort will be fine, probably.
Also, here's the way I see it. If you're unable to protect yourself from goblins and hobgoblins, what makes you think that you'll be able to take on us?
oh no,
that's
we're not going to be
rude.
fighting you. Lord knows I would just cause.
No, I
issues.
know. I'm just laying out the groundwork here because the amount of leverage that you guys have is very low in this conversation. By saying that you'll let us, exist, that's not really saying much. Of course, we want to stop as much bloodshed as possible, but one way or another, we're coming through, and we're gonna, do our thing. You can't really stop us.
Out of character at the
Well, you don't have to
moment.
be that brutal about it.
Out of character at the moment.
You just lay her out right there, bro.
As you're speaking, I'm thinking of the fucking goblin that you tortured last game.
Uh-huh.
I just want
Trying to stop as much bloodshed, of course.
You just laid her out. You gotta ease her into it. What the fuck?
I just want to be as clear as
Straight to the
possible.
point. Straight to the
She's
point.
like, it's like a fair point, but here's
What's
the
the
thing.
point? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go bad cop. What's the point? What's the point?
You don't know
Blood
anything.
of these slaves? Too bad.
We could just refuse to give you any information of the place, and it would just take you so long.
I walk up
Oh,
slowly.
that is no issue.
Do you really want to do this?
Intimidator. Go.
I put my hands on her shoulders.
Ruskin starts to turn.
Oh shit! I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ruskin's like, wait, don't do anything.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just having a conversation with this nice lady here. Isn't that right?
He'll let you know when he's about to do something pretty bad.
She's kind of whiten. Her face is kind of whitening a little bit, but she's like, if you harm me,
Pick her up. Pick her up.
Like I said, I want to avoid as much bloodshed as possible.
Pick her up.
yes, and if you basically commandeer everything, do you think that any of
I
the
put
villages will help?
my finger over her lips.
There's always
I
people
want
She
to
just
avoid.
glares at you.
I want to avoid as much bloodshed as possible. I take
He's
my
single,
finger
by the
over her
way.
lips.
And she kind of stares at you. You are a very terrible negotiator. I
And
refuse
yet-
to negotiate.
And
starts
yet,
walking away.
She walks away.
why would
Walking
you do
away.
that? Ah, fuck. Ah,
What have you
shit.
done? Look
Okay,
what you
hang
did.
on. I need a second.
You did that. That was cool. Not really.
Ah, fuck. You can't just walk away from me like that. Oh,
You shoot her in the leg. Don't do that. Don't do
This is-
that. Actually, don't shoot her in the leg. That'd be rude.
This is where Ruskin now gets rid of your payment.
Am I about to slaughter an entire village?
No.
Ruskin
I'm thinking
puts a
about it.
hand on your fucking.
Wait, I don't live
Big
here.
ass
But I kind of live
shoulder.
here. Kind
And
of.
it's like, let me continue the negotiations.
Otherwise, you're fired and not getting paid anything.
Hey, Guts, let's go. Hey, Guts, let's go.
I
to
understand
Hey, Guts,
that you're
Guts,
trying to be helpful,
But you're
but
not. But
what you
you're
are
not.
doing is hindering. We are not trying to forcibly take over. Our
Notably,
job is to stop the thing. And if
I'm-
we can't get any help from them, then it's going to cause issues.
notably, we can get help through many means.
He kind of stares at you for a second.
Might
and
makes
goes,
right.
Any means also leads to tyranny. And
Also leads to
tyranny also
Those-
leads to someone going to rebel. And when some people rebel, a lot of people might start rebelling. Firm but fair rulership. If you cannot get the cooperation from villages, how do you think we're going to be supplied from get any supplies from local towns? Do we now have to raid towns because they decide that they don't want to work with someone rude?
I mean, notably, we easily can. They're a bunch of chumps.
Notably, yes. But then all they have to do is just jump ship and move somewhere else.
And then we follow.
we don't
It's
need. we're
really
trying to-
not that difficult to slaughter.
It's kind of rude though.
And you're supposed to be a mercenary. Did you do this often when you're when you?
Okay,
you
I will
disobey
not.
your-
I will point this out that more than likely there's been a few times that they have actually had to slaughter villages because
Hey,
they
man,
are
you get paid to
mercenaries.
do what you get paid to do what you get paid to do.
It's
Yeah,
really
no.
easy to slaughter, man. You just like, oh, my hand
Even-
slipped, and oh, there
we
goes the
live in
sword into your
great-
back.
We live in this great morally gray area where we get paid to do stuff. So like if you have problems you don't have to go to the town guard. You can go to us, but that means all the seedy people can go to us and not the town. We get paid to do whatever we need to.
So
I'm gonna look at Ruskin. Look, you hired us for a job.
yes,
I
also
will-
hired.
I will do that job to the best of my ability.
I understand.
Woo!
That best of ability also doesn't mean to alienate any locals.
Yes, but you can also recognize when, sometimes, when I'm shown such disrespect, there needs to be punishment.
I've been disrespected.
Okay, I got stories for you guys later.
Okay.
But he
And what's
You
one
like
You
town?
won't like him when he's disrespected.
And what's one town when there's no survivors? No one will know. They'll just chalk it up to the goblins.
his eyes narrow. And then
This dude signs our paychecks.
you destroy all civilization.
If I have to.
In any all of the work that you need, all the local knowledge, all the things, gone or scraps. When we went here, we didn't come in here to slaughter everyone.
Hey man, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, as long as you don't,
I'm not-
as long as you don't kill the dumb fuck. Okay.
Nah, man, I'm knocking on his door. I need to ask him some questions.
Okay.
When you go on an adventure, what do you expect?
Hey, buddy, open up.
I expect adventure, not tyranny.
Open up.
Aren't those just two sides of the same coin?
Investigator.
A lord may tyrannize a nation and be called
Open the
adventure.
door.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
And then the door opens. It just slams open, and you just see this angry old man. What do you want?
Hello, sir. I would like to talk to you about your very small crop.
I'm an old man. I'm supplying for the village.
That's no. The people across from you are supplying for the village. This is small.
I have all the medicinal stuff. You don't
Yeah,
need so much
thanks.
food, crop for medicinal stuff. Hopefully.
Also medicinal herbs. Yo.
Quite a few medicinal herbs in there, and a couple potion ingredients, maybe. While you're talking, going back to Ruskin and Guts' drama.
I left. I am out of this conversation. Goodbye.
He's like, hot
I'm going to
lady.
investigate this man.
Ruskin
I
kind
learned something really good today.
That's good. That's good to know.
We can kidnap this man.
You already got a potion person coming in. You don't need
Double
another
the potion. If we have two.
She better be making a bunch of fucking health potions.
At this fucking rate, he might refuse service just out of because of how you guys basically trucking up and going, fuck you all.
We have the power, okay?
Why didn't you intimidate her? What the fuck?
I was about to, then she walked away.
Because you knew what you were doing.
Yeah,
because you're intimidation. It's gotta be big, right?
And now whenever I walk up to her, she's just gonna run away scared. What a...
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing what happens when you fucking intimidate someone.
Yes. It is. It is.
But he
what I'm trying to say is, when you go on adventure, you don't know what to expect. When you come to a new country, you don't know what to expect. If it so happens that I must slaughter a village to complete our goal, I shall.
And so be it. But when the village gives you board and room and helps you...
Yeah, they did that once. That was cool.
Why then should you be... why would you cause such an issue and cause more rift when we need a local supply of things? If you slaughter the village, who is going to farm the land?
We will grow the crops with the blood of our enemies.
I'm so happy I left this conversation.
Oh god. God, it's like the most idiotic edgelord that I've
He's
ever
a big
met.
edgelord! He's working!
Can Ruskin roll to see if he can tell how much of an idiot that he is? Or how much an idiot...
Oh no, it's obvious, Chief.
It's pretty obvious.
When we kill our enemies, they will have food. And then we just take that.
Oh man, Nick, are you gonna try to persuade him?
Okay, so
I
you
might
slaughter
be
the
about to
village.
persuade him.
But you have it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Quadruple disadvantage.
No. There's no persuading Gruskin that slaughtering a helpless village is going to help you.
Oh man. But what if
Okay,
you roll
but
one?
just one.
No.
Make an example.
I have been disrespected. That
And
I cannot let go.
he kind of looks at you.
They have threatened me back, and so I must make good.
Doesn't your ally here threaten you all the time?
That's playful threatening. That's not fucking walking away in the middle of a conversation.
And he's like, well, I mean, but the other issue is we don't even know too much. Yes, she is just the village leader, but for all you know, she could be a very powerful sorcerer or a very powerful warrior.
Oh,
I can very easily test that theory.
You could very really easily test that theory, but the answer still goes, where are we going to get the people to help supply food, help supply material, help supply local knowledge?
There exist
When
other
you
towns.
slaughter everything.
We will keep trying towns until one of them decides to not disrespect me. They
He
have...
hefts his axe.
Say again?
He takes his axe, lifts it up,
Oh,
and swings it towards you.
Okay, I do nothing.
It kind of just by an inch stops. Did I disrespect you?
Yes.
Are you going to kill me?
Yes. I pull out my sword.
You're really gonna
You're gonna-
go for this.
You're gonna hurt our easy.
I have
Cassandra,
healing.
Are you
paycheck!
I have healing. He'll be fine.
Cassandra senses a disturbance in the force.
The money senses is
Yeah,
tingling.
wait. Hold on. Wait, he signs my paycheck. Hold on.
What are you doing,
What
you
the
idiot?
fuck?
What the fuck are you doing, you goddamn idiot?
Hey, you're not here. This is what happens when you leave us. I want you to know this.
What? You can't pin this on me. It's all on you.
No. I'm talking to Pitch. They're the good one.
But I'm not there.
Exactly. This is your
Yeah.
fault.
Is he good? What is your paper alignment? What does it say?
Mine?
A review? Yeah.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah. The good one.
I mean, he's the only one that didn't want to dismember the goblin. If I'm leaning towards evil, he's leaning towards good.
No. But that's a matter of perspective, though. Good or evil.
Okay. On the scale, he's leaning towards good more so than the rest of us.
My God. Well, this is the thing.
Oh shit, we dueling? Duel!
Can
I
I
don't hurt him
actually?
too bad. He signs my paycheck.
Don't worry, I won't kill. He pays my paychecks too.
I know hard feelings, Ruskin. But he likes to fight people.
He's an idiot that way.
He,
But hey, you can at least take a.
you can
at
tell
least
that
take-
Ruskin is actually legitimately angry.
You can
Good.
take solace in the fact that I won't intervene too bad. I actually won't
And
intervene.
then, like,
Basically,
his face just kind of calms down. Very well.
oh, he's. Ooh.
Let's fucking go!
And outside of town.
No. No.
No, I want them all to
No,
see
no.
our power.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. He said outside of town. I thought you meant outside of town. We're gonna like see goblins getting ready to do some shit. No, okay. No.
No. You're just gonna go outside of town so that you're not causing more ruckus.
I want to be like 20 feet out, like far enough to where no one else is gonna get caught in the crossfire, but enough to know that, hey, we got some fucking power, baby.
Yeah, using the town as your backdrop is fucking cowardice.
No,
you
I wasn't
stand where
expecting
an
this
eldritch-
though.
if you stand where if an eldritch blast misses you and it hits a town fucking person's house, that's fucking on you. You should have got hit with the eldritch blast.
You know what's the worst part is this is actually going to work actually really well.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready to watch. Let's go.
All right, so pretend
Alright.
that this isn't the town.
Okay, pretending. I'm
Like
pretending.
it's just a wide flat plain. There's no like trees or anything, really.
Just
are any
yeah,
of-
it's just basically kind of like a plains type of situation.
Are any of the townsfolk like paying attention to what's to their?
No,
argument?
they know. that there is a confrontation and that the town's the mayor basically is not particularly happy with you guys.
Oh,
Dang.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
And so you guys are out, walk outside, and
Wait,
he looks at you.
Did you guys go north of the town?
A little bit north.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, just a bit north up.
Hey, medicine man, can I sit on your roof?
Sure, as long as you don't damage anything, please.
Nah, no worries, I'll be fine. I want to watch the fight. I want to watch the fight from a vantage, but I don't want to use fly.
So,
All right.
why is this a thing?
Should we do a quick jump back to what's happening at the fortress as
No.
we're fixing it up?
Man, I hope those guys are doing okay. Not getting into any fights.
Aren't getting in a fight with our employer.
Fights with the employer which
He
controls
signs
your
my
purse
paycheck,
strings, by
Hey,
the way.
he fucking started it. He's like, oh, did I disrespect you?
Technically, you started
Yeah,
it.
after you basically stated that I'm going to fucking murder the entire town that you're trying to negotiate with.
I wasn't actually going to murder them. It was a form of intimidation.
Yeah.
Cool. So to
And
make
he's
that
not
clear,
particularly happy the fact that's how you go.
But then Ruskin was like, oh, am I disrespect? I'm fucking course you are.
Yeah, and guess what? And he would do it again and again because the first fucking thing out of your fucking mouth was, "Oh, look at this person that is not as powerful as me. I'm gonna be a tyrant."
And
Man,
now
might
I
make
get
sure
to
I
fight
do it.
him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
This guy no fan of
basically,
tyrant. Hell yeah.
look, Ruskin is not a fan of evil people and tyrants. And you basically hit all those buttons in a span of about
At once.
10 minutes.
You hit all those
And
buttons at
caused
once.
a pretty happy negotiation to dial flip to a 180 to where she's not happy with you guys. So yes,
Guts is not happy.
Guts is a moron edgelord.
Well, in any case, let's get this fight started.
Yeah,
What was that?
It's
I'm
happening.
laughing.
This is happening. Yeah. Granted, it's a 1v1. This shouldn't take like an hour.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be like, oh, I attack you, you attack me. Basically.
Fucking learn. Oh, learn for each other standing through combat.
Anyway, fucking initiative 17. Let's go.
You'll learn.
Alright.
You'll learn where he lands through his axe, and he'll learn where you stand through your sword. Who
Fucking-
shall win?
It's a mystery.
Alright.
Risking actually a level 20 adventure.
It'd be kind of weird considering we've seen him in combat before, and, you know, he was nowhere near that power.
He's not nowhere there. Not yet. Alright.
Yeah, man, but he's been training really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I say otherwise, all of this shit is gonna be non-lethal.
Just so you know, even if you crit on a non-lethal attack, it's still death.
Did you roll that, Ruskin?
Hell
Did
yeah,
you hear?
Riskin,
Did
let's
you hear
go.
me, Nick?
I mean, okay.
If you roll a
That's not his
critical
fault.
on a non-lethal hit, it'll still kill someone.
I mean, he should still go
He
into
knows.
the
I already
down.
told him before.
He should still go into the down state, unless that doesn't count
Unless
for him
you
since he's
unless you
NPC.
double his the damage of his health, and don't worry, you're not going to. Yes, it
You
saves
don't.
10 on hit, but that's because I haven't updated it yet, so it's okay. So pretending that there's nothing here,
Mm-hmm.
put your character wherever you want it to go.
All right, I'm gonna be right in his face, and my dog's gonna be right fucking here.
All right.
Actually, no. Here.
It's not really a duel if your dog helps.
It's mono a mono,
It's a
meaning
mount that
all of my
I-
abilities versus all of his abilities.
And I'm watching.
I am several miles away.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This can only end good.
Here we go. Roll 20. No, not roll 20. Dungeon Vault, don't do that. All right.
It's your boy.
You can tell that Ruskin's not particularly like hyped about this. He's obviously rather nervous, but you can also
Oh,
see
Ruskin.
you can also see a some steel in his eye. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
He's down to fucking
3, 2, 1, go. Now you rolled a 17.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. Big numbers, big numbers. Standing out. Let's go. What you got, Rusky boy?
All right. That turn. 17, 18. Descending. I forgot music all the way through this, by the way.
Uh-huh.
You don't need music.
We always need music.
All right. Ruskin is going to be the one to start,
Ruskin.
and he hefts his axe back and swings hard.
Oh, Ruskin.
22 AC, bitch.
And he's gonna roll.
Oh, Ruskin, come on, Ruskin. Ooh.
20. And it's just gonna bounce off of your armor.
All right.
Shit.
Oh,
Well, that was boring.
yeah. 22 AC.
Ruskin, you gotta put a little more oomph into it.
So
Just a little more. He's gonna need a lot more. He's gonna need a lot more.
Is
Fuck.
that his turn?
that is its turn. He kind of like, I may lose, but I will make my point.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah, Ruskin, stand for what you believe in.
dog's gonna rush in and attack him.
What if he kills your dog?
I can just get another one. It's fine.
It's
Wow.
not really,
Okay.
it's not really a duel if your dog's helping.
And yet he's attacking. 15.
Yes, but a duel does imply both parties out at their best. You're not gonna tell a person who rides a horse they can't ride their horse.
That's not how that works.
But the horse doesn't attack.
I mean,
does
it can.
So
Big
your
stompy
dog
boy.
missed.
All right.
Nice.
Daskin dodges out of the way. 2 for 1. I see.
Look at them reflexes. Look at them reflexes.
It's
Ooh,
actually 1-on-1. Bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
And I shall attack twice. Noblesse. So that is a 19. So he takes... Let's see, Hexblades adds another 3. So that's 10 damage. And
Alright.
then I will expend a spell slot to add 2d8 to this for Divine Smite.
All right.
So he takes 21 damage.
All right.
Oh wait, that's a crit actually
Yeah, I was gonna say.
from X-Blades. So let's see, that's an extra 3d8 because Divine Smite adds that damage in.
That's a 19, not a 20.
Hexblade's Curse makes it so that a 19 and a 20 crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use it.
So grand total is
So let's see, that's 21, 29 damage.
well. He is certainly super bloodied now.
Oh, Ruskin, no.
And then second attack,
Ruskin, not gonna say I don't have that much faith in you, but no fun.
it's a 16. That a hit?
That's a hit.
Alright, fucking... That's 16.
Ruskin, no.
That's 16 damage. I'll blow another spell slot for Divine Smite.
Ruskin, no.
That's another 21 damage.
So grand total of 41 damage.
Oh no, total 21 damage from this.
Yeah, no,
Second
a
attack.
grand total was like both first attack and second attack.
That would be 50 damage.
50 damage. All
Let's see,
right.
that's 10, 21,
He is very much
29.
bloodied.
Killed him.
Oh, Ruskin!
29
my-
plus 29 plus 21 is 50, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
There's
50
no shame in
damage.
conceding.
Do you really believe you can beat me?
You. Oi, oi, oi. You don't have to knock people out to prove your point. It's rude.
All
Especially
right,
the one
it's
who
his
pays
turn.
us.
As he kind of almost peeks blood out, and he's just kind of really, really bloodied. He stares at you. So, are you a tyrant?
I am whatever I want to be, whatever I need to be. If I need to slaughter a village, I will. I do not
and
want
then you
to.
slaughter the next village, and then the next, and then one of them perhaps decides to fall in line because they are afraid of you.
Yes, that is the eventual
Can you
goal.
trust them then?
Oh, no. If they step over the line, they get slaughtered. I don't want to do this, but if I need to, I will. If they disrespect me, I will.
If someone accidentally steps in front of you, is that disrespect?
It depends on how I see it. It depends on their situation. If they're bloodied and beaten, I would think not. If they're a fully working individual who intentionally steps in front of me just to get on my nerves,
Bodied.
then they're as worthless as a goblin.
This would be a lot cooler if one side wasn't almost dead.
Yeah, I know.
This,
But I wasn't expecting full on edgelord dumbass to do edgelord dumbass.
Since you're my employer, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and not kill you outright. You will be downed, you will be healed.
Then kill me.
If
You
you say
won't.
so.
Don't actually though. You claim the paycheck.
I did not hire tyrants. I
I-
hired aspiring adventurers.
Nah, bro, we're mercenaries.
And I expected you to do and follow your employer's rules.
If you told me to slaughter this village, would I be forced to listen to that? It
Guys,
is
there's words
apparently
like you-
unjust by your means. But if you were to order me to, would I?
by the clear indication, yes, you would. You already agreed to slaughter the fucking village before. What stops you now if I told you to do so, aside from some inherent pride?
There is nothing that would stop me from doing so. I just find your rules arbitrary. You expect me to follow everything you say as you are my
I
employer.
pay you.
Yes, you pay me to get a job done. You don't ask how. You expect it done.
I expect you to be able to actually function as a normal being.
Read your contract.
What exactly
again.
is normal to you?
Question: did we sign a contract for this?
Yes, you did, actually.
Read the contract.
I think killing your employer is probably there in, like, underlined exclamation point. Don't kill
Don't do
your
that.
employer.
Please no.
I will note that this would basically cause you a lot more harm than good.
Oh, I know.
Like, a lot more harm than good.
I know.
But you're basically fucking everyone off. Over.
I know the actions of my consequences, yes.
Don't you mean the consequences of your actions?
I know what I said.
Oh my god, Guts, why are you so fucking stupid?
This is all a matter of philosophy. That is what you do not understand.
What I don't understand is something rather simple. It's
That's
clear
like
that
me.
he's not going to fight you. He knows he's fucking beat, but he's discussing this with you in a very serious term.
Yeah. I do this to make a point. You cannot stop me. None of them, I point to the village, can stop me. Not even, I point to Cassandra, can stop me. For long, anyway.
I can run away.
Notably, they can fly away,
Yeah!
but they cannot stop me that well.
The amazing power
Oh.
of fucking leave. How far does Eldritch Blast hit on base? Oh,
120, right?
that's
No,
It's
he-
120.
he-
You can outrange me pretty easily.
You can very much outrange him.
it's
You are,
120 feet.
you're
Fuck
good.
off. No.
You can hit him from here easily.
I mean, if she wanted to, yes. This is all a matter of philosophy that you are not understanding. While I could do all of these things, and very easily get away with it, I won't. I am not this tyrant that I claim I am. I do not go around slaughtering villages unless absolutely necessary.
However, you are making my job 10 times worse and harder just by threatening villages because they just have the audacity to ask for a fair trade.
And you did that yourself by forcing this combat.
Of course I would force this combat. Why wouldn't I? I am a warrior.
Because it made your job harder. Notably being on looks at you. That much HP is not very good for your health.
I'm falling asleep over here.
You've seen what I can do.
Like, Cassandra's expecting, like, this super epic thing. 'Cause, Ruskin just basically goes, "Eh," and then promptly dodges the dog, and then it basically is half health, by the way.
You've
Yeah,
seen what
man.
I can do. You know my
Fight,
combat
fight,
prowess.
fight.
Wait,
It's
he's only
worth
half?
it.
Yeah, he's half.
The fuck is that HP?
84.
Big dick HP stat.
Alright.
Considering the fact that you fucking do a shit ton of damage, like,
Yes,
in the span of a round, you took half of his fucking health out.
Over half
Yeah,
his
that's
health, that
all-
was 50
it's
damage, yeah.
also- It costs
Yeah.
so much of his spell slots, though. He can't keep doing this. It's not sustainable.
I mean, notably, warlocks just short rest and get their spell slots back, so.
Yeah, that's the beauty of warlocks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's like rules on that, though.
But so Ruskin's like, as your employer,
You can't just get one level in Warlock instead of.
No, I know. It's only the Warlock spell slots that get refunded.
yeah. So he's kind of looking at you. He's basically. It's not that he's like on his knees and like barely alive, but he's really bloodied. But
Show him your
he's still chatting.
Kick his ass.
You wanted your job to not be harder, and yet you insisted that we fight. You wanted your job to not be harder, and you took 50 damage. You wanted your job not to be harder. I will make it so.
When I'm negotiating with a town that could have supplied us with free, food in some degree, maybe location of a place to get stone, perhaps do trade, and yet the first thing that comes out of your mouth when she decides to try to do any negotiation like a true leader to make sure that she doesn't get underselled or over. In essence, one of the issues that I'm having with this entire thing is that she wants to make sure her village doesn't get screwed over. And you has trucked up and in essence told her it doesn't fucking matter. This village doesn't fucking matter.
Because it doesn't.
Of
One
course it
village
does.
in a chain of many does not matter.
How about many villages don't exist? Then what are we going to do with the fort? We're going to have to move.
Notably,
That's
we can
what will
just set up
happen.
our own farm, our own village.
Where are we going to get who are we going to get to volunteer to help us?
We don't need volunteers. We have a portal. We can just bring people.
All of the
Is that-
people that are helping are volunteers. The minute that is known that we are being like this to the locals or what have you, that dries up.
Notably, they won't find out because the goblins come around and kill things.
Notably, it doesn't take long for people to run into other people running. What are you going to do? Try to run and make sure there is no survivors?
I Eldritch blast a tree nearby.
It
That.
just splinters into pieces, and he doesn't even like look. He's just dead staring you in the eye.
That is what I do when they run.
You do not understand how this works.
Notably, this is all from a philosophical standpoint. None of this is practical. I don't want to do any of this. I'm just saying I have the capacity to. And when people
Capacity.
walk away from me in the middle of conversations, disrespect me.
Is it really disrespect on her end for you when you are the one that's disrespecting her?
Oh yes, she knows I could snap her like a twig, and she's baiting me into fighting her, destroying her.
Make a dex saving throw.
Ooh, alright.
Cassandra,
+5.
Hey,
guess what?
Fred, I didn't do shit.
You didn't do shit. You get to watch something.
Ah, fuck that one.
Oh shit! Yes.
Hey Nick, remember karma?
Oh, man.
Alright, let's see what fucking happens. Let's go.
Okay,
You die. You just straight up die.
so as this is going on, while you're having this conversation and what have you, this lady. that you
Oh,
fucking
why would you do
disrespect-
that?
Oh yes! Yes!
Now I have to slaughter the town.
Hold on, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
You straight up
Oh
get
my
knocked.
god.
It's happening. Ruskin, Ruskin, you mad genius! You stood for your belief, and you were rewarded. Yes.
Alright.
Alright, what happens?
Cassandra.
Okay.
Hey, wait, just one little thing. Cassandra calls pitch. Yo, Ruskin's a badass.
No, I don't call you for shit. Why would I call you?
I don't think you even know this is going on.
I don't.
But
I call
Cassandra-
you for shit. Oh, buddy.
okay, so it's not Ruskin that's doing the badass thing.
No, it's not. But he was rewarded. Yes,
But he's
Ruskin.
fucking rewarded. Yeah. So this is why you don't threaten random ass fucking strangers.
Oh,
by the
she's
way.
about to learn.
Yeah, man. When you like, you go into a shop, you go into like a shop and you threaten the fucking shopkeeper. You don't know that they're, you have no idea if they're like a
You're
retired
going to have to
fucking.
give me about like 5 to 10 minutes because I wasn't expecting this.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I
Ruskin-
didn't make this character.
Alright,
I had
time.
a thought process. I
Guess
had a
what?
fucking thought process of this fucking character.
Guess what? Now you have this entire village going to come kick your ass.
So what?
Your AC's not gonna say your luck's not gonna help you well with that many
I
attacks.
mean,
The
I
action
can run
economy.
away pretty easily if it just gets too bad.
Nick, the action economy.
I know, but I just expeditious retreat and whoop out of there. If I really need
Expeditious
to.
I
Holy
can't
shit.
believe you would
I
do
do
that.
have
It's
expeditious
like this.
retreat.
I have expeditious retreat. Yo,
It's good.
Yo,
Fucking bonus action dash, regular action dash, out of there.
Alright.
oh, I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Damn, we didn't get a player duel, but player versus NPC duel. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see.
You know what? It's early, but we could just take the 10-minute fucking break right
We
now.
very well could. While you're working.
We
We'll just take
could.
the 10
We
minute-
could do it.
10
We can technically do it. Oh.
Alright, fucking break time.
Yeah, fucking, you decided that you're going to do this, and so I have to pull off
He has
some
to.
shit.
Like, she turned
Yes,
white when I put my hands on her. I'm not expecting her to be that strong at all.
Yeah, that's because she wasn't expecting to have fucking people put their hands on her.
Also, she's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
presumably.
Fucking
So like,
She's 100% a spellcaster.
I don't like people in my face.
And guess
Sure.
what, Nick?
yeah.
Your armor doesn't do shit against magic.
I got a point there.
Not if your rolls like shit.
So see you guys in 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Before
Yeah,
you guys go,
okay.
before you
Yeah.
guys go. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From 1 to 9, same number.
3.
6.
Fuck, I was gonna say 6, 9.
I mean, you can also say
It's
6.
flipped over. Nah, I'm going 9. You already said it.
Alright. Congratulations.
We have killed Nick.
Don't know what's happening yet.
I don't know what's happening.
Me either.
It's good. It's gonna be good.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Okay.
So 10 minutes. See you guys in 10 minutes.
See ya then.
Good job, Nick. Good job. This is nice. I'll be back.
Alright.
Hello?
Hello.
So, Nick, are you ready to get your ass kicked? Hello, Pie Man. I know you're there, your mic's lit up. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you think Nick is going to get screwed over, Chris?
Back.
Yo.
I'm back. Did Pie Man return? There he is. So next, scale of 1 to 10, how screwed do you think you are?
Which one's highest?
10.
Probably like a 2? I don't expect to die here at the very least.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, you're probably not going to die here.
Sweet.
But I also... Oh. Oh, I didn't know that they can get up to there at that level. Alright. This is going to hurt if you fail.
Alright.
I mean, he rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
saw that before the break.
Yeah, I know. But I already knew what spell I was going to use, and I had a good idea.
So I think it's gonna hurt a lot more.
Alright, let's see what it's gonna be.
Oh, I'm just going to roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
But before that goes, Cassandra,
Yo.
you notice this lady that walked away,
Yeah.
like her paleness is still kind of there, and she has like almost a panicked look as she's kind of looking around. You don't need a lot of like arcane knowledge to realize that there's just like literal fucking magic just warping from her, and
Nice.
not in a good way.
Oh.
And as you see this, she kind of she's kind of muttering to herself. If you want to do a perception check, you can do.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's see what we got. Fucking, I got a +4. Alright, let's do this shit. Fuck. You know what?
Alright.
You know what? You know what? We have those fucking sweet rolls I never use.
You do
Fuck
have
it.
the
That's a
16.
That's
Yeah.
a 16 now.
That's a 16 then.
So it's
You
a
hear-
20 then.
Cat control. Oh god, cat control.
Oh,
God.
please no.
And then as she like,
Is
kinda
she a
flings
fucking
her hand-
Archon?
She flings her hands forward, and a fireball leaves her hand, hurtling
shit.
forward.
Oh, that's what
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cute.
A fireball or a firebolt?
Fireball.
That's
And
3D.
as it whizzed by,
Wait. You know what? I'll just let it happen.
Mhm.
Fuck, Doesn't need
Ruskin.
doesn't need to be crazy.
Yeah. Where'd she aim that?
I was gonna say that.
so she
Where's
aimed
Crack
it
Rock?
like at the side, and you it kind of flew by. Like she kind of like tried to get outside of the town, and she kind of flew it somewhere. Like she wanted to get it away, and she went to the nearest thing. So she went into the north where you guys are.
Okay, but like basically we're asking does it hit Ruskin or not?
Yeah.
It does not hit Ruskin.
There you
Okay.
go.
It's nuts,
Ruskin
Ruskin
only had like a split-second decision, as he basically sees something bright flying towards, and that's the only reason you knew something was going on. You basically turn around and go, "Oh fuck!" as a fireball just hurtles and
No,
it
he-
like hits
no,
the
he-
ground next to you
No,
as
he
he
did-
dives.
No, no. Gus just like turns around and then like there's just a fireball in his face and then he's like, "Fuck."
Because this is going to hit, and this is going to hit hard.
Alright, bring it on.
Oh
Let's see
shit.
that 8d6 damage.
Paid off. This
A
paid
little
off.
bit more than that.
You crit failed, remember?
Does it do more on a crit fail?
That's up to
No.
DM's discretion.
No, you're not gonna get that much, but it was slightly heightened.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to
Good control.
scale it down just slightly.
No.
Because...
Give me the
No,
full
no,
force
no,
of it.
no.
Oh,
Give him full force.
are you sure?
Yeah. Fucking I made this bed, I got a roll in it.
Okay.
That's
That's the wrong one. That would have certainly killed you if I did that one. I accidentally put a D10 instead of D8.
Alright.
10 D8. You ready?
Yeah, bring it.
Let's go. I'm ready. I'm
It would
ready.
actually help if I said roll, huh?
If you hit roll and it actually rolled, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Watch you deal 10 damage.
It's entirely
that
possible.
fucking luck.
Nothing.
Watch it max out.
40.
40.
Alright, it's a pretty sizable chunk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally half. That's exactly.
I have 75 HP. That's a little more than half. Oh,
No.
you mean on the damage? Yeah.
damage in terms of damage. That's literally half.
Yeah. Yeah. And you basically, you were able to turn around and kind of stare as it hits at your ground, and do you frantically make sure like Ruskin's okay?
No.
And you're like, fuck that, and as you fly back down, and so you're prone because you basically took almost a fireball into the face. It kind of just careened into like on the side where you are more than where Ruskin was,
Alright.
and
Ruskin.
Ruskin got lucky, basically. And
I'll shout out for Ruskin. Hey, Ruskin! Don't tell me you
And,
died in that. That'd be hella rude. I'd be actually mad to get that this villager.
Give me 1 second. I gotta double check something I forgot to check on you guys'. I'm checking your spells, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, I would have said something.
Okay. So,
Saitama, okay.
I have counterspell.
I don't think I need some counterspell.
No, I do.
Oh, you do? Nice.
yes, he does.
I'm just gonna leave it though.
He's just gonna let her go.
Okay.
Alright.
He made
So I get
he-
fireballed.
You
He's
get
made his bed,
fireballed.
he's
You take
sleeping in
40 minutes.
You just got nuked.
And
He's still standing,
you
which
get
will
a-
actually, it'll help if it's the intimidation factor.
He's prone, technically.
he's prone. He got
But
it hit
not
him
dead.
on the ground and kind of blasted him just a bit.
Motherfucker, I blast somebody with my full power with a fucking fireball, and they fucking stand the fuck up and say, "Give me more." Like, I don't. Okay. Wait.
So, are you gonna do anything after
Oh,
you get up?
okay. I go unprone by standing up.
Yeah.
I look at her. What does she look like right now?
She is in full panic mode, and you can see that like the magic is just kind of arcing by her, like just on her body, and you could tell this isn't like your flimsy ass shit. This is like
Hey.
this could destroy the area if it's not taken care of.
Is this wild magic?
No, reply.
Alright, well. Gonna pop my fucking lay on hands for 30 HP.
Okay.
Get back up to 65.
I'm just
What
gonna
about
pop my
healing Ruskin?
lay on hands for 30 HP.
Fuck Ruskin. I am the
Hey,
priority.
Ruskin, you okay? Where'd you
question.
go?
Question.
Where's Ruskin, by the way?
Question.
Ruskin,
I'm
Wait.
watching this. I don't know where's Ruskin in this.
Was the
it's
dog
like
within
the
range?
dust ball, like the flame and dust ball, like kind of happened. You can see kind of like Ruskin's head pop. Ruskin's kind of coming up, and dusting himself off, and he starts charging towards where the fireball came from.
Ruskin does?
Yes.
Huh. Alright.
What about
Well,
happened to Doggo?
Oh shit, your doggo.
I mean, presumably if she aimed it to hit me, it wouldn't have hit Doggo, but if it does hit Doggo, whatever.
It
Okay,
does.
so
Your
if this
dog
is,
was there, you idiot!
Yeah,
so,
Doggo's just
basically,
dead.
by the
If
way,
Doggo
where
was-
she
if-
kind of hit is like roughly right here. She wasn't really aiming towards you. She was just trying to aim it outside of the village.
Okay.
And since in her panic state, she went north basically.
Okay.
So it's not like she was trying to kill you. It's just
Oh. Well, you know, would have been nice for her to say
that-
so.
that's more along the lines of God aiming it towards you as a punishment. But
God, huh?
God.
yes,
Divine
me,
intervention.
the Almighty God.
Tasty divine intervention there.
Yeah.
But after this is all said and done, I'll explain. There's an actual legitimate reason.
I'm sure there is.
But
I'm being legitimate. I know there's probably a reason.
yeah, no. So yeah,
Alright. Well,
if you want to do an Arcana check or anything,
I'll
to
do an
kinda figure
Arcana
out-
check to fucking figure out what's going on. Fucking -1. Let's fucking go.
I'm getting my slow clap ready.
Come on. 9.
Actually, it's better than I was expecting. So
That's better.
you know this as basically a sorcerer kind of going out. You don't know why, but from
sorcerer?
her expression and what have you, you can tell this isn't like intentional. This is literally she's having like the sorcerer equivalent of a massive panic attack.
Okay.
Hey, man,
Wild
whose parent of yours
magic.
fucked a dragon or magical creature? Whose parent fucked a magical creature? I'd like to know.
Yo, Ruskin, she's about to explode. I would suggest walking away. And I walk away.
Hey,
You turn around and walk away.
Yep.
hey,
There is
lady.
a slight issue.
Uh-huh.
Hey, lady.
Say goodbye to Cassandra if she doesn't deal with this.
Cassandra, fly away!
I'm trying to figure this out. Hey, lady, you got issues? You need help?
Cassandra, she's about to explode
Okay.
on you.
Her eyes kind of like dart
She's-
towards you. I
She's
can't
about
control
to
it.
she's
Oh, cool. You
self-destructing.
want to leave?
And she's like, I'm trying. I'm
No,
trying.
like leave. You want
And
to
her
fly
eyes
away
kind
from
of
town?
flick over towards where, like up north, and then she disappears. And you hear just a massive thunder clap.
Oh, she just disappears. Awesome.
All right.
Nice.
And then where you guys are, about like I want to say 40 feet or so high, further up, is she just reappears and just goes. And she's like, oh, I can't control it. I can't control it.
You know, we could end this pretty easily by just killing her.
That's rude.
Alright, I mean, I'm assuming that's not high enough to tell how to turn it off, right?
So that's the guy. You could actually, if you wanted to,
You could knock her out. That's pretty cool.
give me a good way to intimidate her to calm down.
Okay,
Knock yourself out. That'll work.
You know,
Or
that's not
you
very much intimidating, though.
You can do a menacing thing or whatever, and then like just knock her out, like as a distraction, just basically knock her out.
Okay.
All it requires is basically to be knocked out.
Let's see.
Karate chop to the back of the neck. Yeah.
Or if you want to persuade her or anything, you have a
No,
bigger charisma.
I'm reading through my spells.
Yeah,
Okay, rude.
I don't expect you to have anything. Actually, I don't even know if you have counterspell. Let me look.
No, I don't have counterspell, I have command.
I'm far away.
How far away is she from me?
In the 60.
She's about. Let me put her actual relatives to where she is. So from where you are, she would be about here, and she's kind of like, she's kind of like trying to look behind her, but not really look behind her because she doesn't know if she's gonna just teleport right close to you. So I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt people. I can't control. I can't.
Is she in the air or on the ground?
She's currently on the ground for right now.
Okay.
I thought you said she was in the air.
No,
Don't
she
you
She
know
teleported.
was in the air, but then wasn't
know.
anymore.
I'll explain that one to you in a minute.
Alright.
Teleportation, technically in the air, technically not.
I will
She would continue.
I will cast command. DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Let's go.
Roll.
No, they have to roll.
Oh, they
It's
have
a
to
wisdom
roll.
saving throw. DC 16.
Okay. DC 16. Let me
Mhm.
double check their DC.
They have to beat a 16. But can they? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. You would totally hate me for right now. I'm not explaining that. I got a lot of things to explain later.
Mhm.
Watch as this is the session where I do absolutely nothing.
I mean, you didn't come with.
I didn't expect this to happen. It should have literally just been go there, get reward, and then come back.
That's why you come with, to make sure that
That's
happens.
I mean,
Okay.
she would have disrespected you. She would have disrespected you anyways. This would have happened anyways.
The command fails.
No, she failed. The
Oh,
thing,
okay.
So she succeed.
I
So
say
technically, this would never have happened if Guts wasn't an idiot.
Yes, but still,
you opted
kinda-
out of this, basically, is what I'm
it's
trying
still
to say.
yeah. It's all good. I actually think this is actually really more entertaining at the
Oh,
moment.
it's definitely much more entertaining. Than
Anyway,
going
I say
over-
approach.
yes. Fucking, you could have said sleep and you went with approach.
I'm pretty sure you can't have sleep as one of the commands.
Yeah.
Let me read it
she-
again. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see with range.
Like, I think you can't have them hurt themselves. I'm afraid
Yeah.
sleep is allowed.
If it doesn't understand your language or if your command is directly harmful to it. Would going to sleep be considered harmful then? I guess.
No.
Not for this. Not for this particular one. No.
All right, then I will say sleep.
Her eyes kind of like eyes widen, and then they kind of droop, and she kind of just bonelessly falls to the ground, and goes. And the magic around her is still kind of going a little bit, and then another shockwave kind of happens,
Oh man.
and it's just,
Electric damage.
and it just kind of indents the ground a little, and she's just kind of sleeping there. And Ruskin kind of gets up, turns around, looks at you, looks at the lady, looks at you,
Hey, wait. Hey, don't pick her up though. That might be dangerous.
and
I'm not gonna pick her up. Don't worry.
Give her a couple minutes.
I'm about to shank a bitch.
Don't do that.
Ruskin kind of looks at you and goes, "All right, let's disagree to agree about this. We'll discuss this later. We have more important things to do."
Or 40 damage fireball to my face.
It is a very important thing to do.
We can use this as leverage.
He's like, "Look, let me discuss this with the village. Can you guard her and make sure she's okay? If you can make sure this doesn't, like, if she wakes up, she doesn't suddenly sets the forest on fire." She kind of glances over to where the fireball more on fire.
I'm going to be real with you. If you have me guard her, she will not live.
Don't do that. Okay, hey, I'll guard her. I'm watching. Don't worry.
Yep,
Take Guts away. I'll be here.
I will walk away from the village.
In which direction?
Whichever way the road is that we came in on.
So
like-
east.
Basically, I am removing myself from the situation.
So you just decide to walk all the way back to the fort. Got it.
Not all the way back to the fort, but
You just-
far enough to where I can't overhear anything and interact with them anymore. Since,
Okay.
I am likely going to kill this bitch, considering
Yeah,
she
fuck.
fireballed me. I'm trying very hard.
Yeah.
You know what? Fucking, what is it? Fucking...
You walk 5
You spend
miles
10 minutes
away.
summoning your dog and get on it and run away.
I'm
Like a
going to
bitch.
see if Guts has the ability to just walk away.
No.
This is a check on intelligence.
Oh God.
It is an intelligence saving throw. I will give myself that.
Oh God.
So that means I roll a d20 plus 4. The DC
Oh,
will be 10.
yeah, it would be 10.
If I can get at the very least a 10, I will just walk away. Otherwise, somebody's gonna die.
Chris, don't forget you have a 16.
I'm pretty sure that can only affect himself, right? Or is it any roll?
Oh, you give it to other people.
Oh,
I replace D20s is what I do.
all right. You smart enough to just walk away.
God damn.
He realized, Guts realizes he's done goofed up, and he decided to not be an asshole.
Notably.
Guts leaves.
Yep.
Guts
Guts just walks away.
Kind of
Guts
realize this is probably not the best thing to do if accidentally getting a fireball in the face somehow is not a good thing. Best idea is to probably step away and maybe evaluate
Life
potential threats, because apparently random ass mayors can just be really fucking powerful sorcerers.
Guts realizes that the entirety of the last 10 minutes he fucked up.
I wanna know what
Notably, he did not fuck up. He's just realizing now, wait, they might actually be useful for once.
Yeah,
Instead of just fucking villagers. Cool.
I'm just trying to find words for it.
But
Thank
also that you're an idiot.
you. He is an idiot, but that's besides the point.
No,
No,
he's not
but-
an idiot.
But
He's
Guts is
fine.
smart enough to realize that he is an idiot.
No.
So
He
yeah,
Come on, he got 20. He has to at least acknowledge that he's an idiot.
You know, realizing this means that he's not an idiot. If he, just went all stabby, that would make him an idiot.
yeah.
Anyway, he just walks north, so that way he can, basically, I'm removed from
Walk
the
east.
situation. It's up to you, Cassandra. You got this.
Oh, why would you do that? Never
Because-
mind. No, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. Leave. I'll
Yeah.
watch her, and then Ruskin will
Smooth feather.
Ruskin, go talk to Medicine Man. He's the useless guy in the top right.
He does go talk to Medicine Man, and the two of them come back. Oh, what happened to the
Sleeping. She's asleep right now.
He's
Tell me
kind of
this
looking.
isn't gonna blow up.
The old man's kind of squinting and looks. She went off again. I see.
Oh, do you got sweet candy that she takes that she doesn't do this?
It helps calm her down. He kind of rushes through and pulls out. It's actually kind of like almost like a cough drop. And
It is
he's like,
candy. What exactly does this do?
Oh, this is specifically it's a grounding, like an anti-magic grounder. It's used for. I specifically made it for her as a thank you
Nice.
because she has trouble controlling her, especially when she's in a high stress situation. The problem is most times it's okay and she's able to control it, but when
Right.
she's extremely angry or starts having a panic attack, well, this kind of happens. You can tell exactly why we don't really rely on her to be able to protect everything. He kind of looks at what like the remains of where the fireball hit. It could have been that, or it could have been something that's horrendous, or it could have been harmless as just having sheep flock to you. It's just she doesn't really have a lot of control.
Huh. Well, that's wild. You
No.
sure you should really keep her here?
The thing is, it's usually really well in control. I don't know I know that you and your group were having a confrontation with her.
Correction. One of our group had a confrontation.
Mm. One of the reasons why she is very protective of this town, he's trying to explain this as he's working on her, is that all of us help her calm down, and it's not that she controls us or anything. It's just she's really good at managing, and when we support her, she's not. She helps us make sure that our towns is stable and what have you. In return, as a thank you, we try to help her with her issue. It's working so far, but if you go down south a bit, you'll find a couple of her other problem areas, as we like to kind of call
I
it.
guess I have to constantly keep moving.
He shakes his head. She's usually able to get out of town to deal with it, and it's one of the only reasons why this town specifically hasn't been massively attacked by the goblins or hobgoblins, but
Because everything explodes around it.
they're just kind of terrified of the big boomingness and what have you. Although they did really appreciate the massive flock of sheep that one time.
Nice.
The thing is, you, as a child, she stumbled into a chaotic pool of magic.
So wild magic.
Yes, quite literally wild magic.
Nice.
Her father, a former lord, and actually a well-versed wizard, was able to help her teach her how to control it to a degree, but it's just gotten stronger and stronger. She, again, is usually in control, unless her emotions go wild.
Huh.
Kind of dawns onto you what happened.
Meanwhile, wild magicking.
Yeah. And it's like, for example, is one of the reasons why I live here is some of it's medicinal, and quite a few of it is a specific herbal remedies and magical herbs to help control when she does have such an issue.
So you aren't a lazy ass.
No, he's not actually a lazy ass.
I
He
guess
just
so.
kind of is a lazy ass.
He's just an only angry old man.
He's an angry old man that's an actual like almost alchemist.
Could this? Okay. That's something. I've got professionals in my. We've got professionals back that could help her.
Oh, we would have to discuss this with it. You could tell just from what we told you that one of the reasons why she hasn't like gotten control over this.
Yeah.
They're from this area to the other areas is just dangerous on its own, and we don't even know mostly what's going on there.
Hey, Chris, don't forget you can actually contact said experts.
I should walk there. Fuck that.
It's just in the muffle you're hearing.
Hey,
Just ignore that. Just ignore that.
Hey, hey,
Doing
listen.
this. Yeah, we could. Like, we've got some really experienced we got real experienced adventuring sorts come from all walks of life. I'm sure one of them would be able to help
That
with
would
this
be.
to some degree.
Oh. As he kind of
You know, they,
he's like,
they helped us
"Oh."
with they helped us with the whole warlock thing. I'm sure they got something else up their sleeves.
That would be quite useful.
Worst case scenario, she's out of town for 4 days.
True. But look, what I need you to do is just kind of stay away. I'll wake her up and we'll discuss this with her. This is something that she needs to do.
All right, I'll go be on your roof. I'll live
As-
I'll,
Well, you just have to stay. He's just asking you to step a few feet back, basically.
oh, yeah, okay.
And he kind of rouses her up, and she's like, "What?" Kind of looks around, looks at you, eyes widen slightly, and
What was
like the
the-
doctor's like, "Hush, hush, it's okay." But oh god, how much damage did I do? Oh, not a lot. That man kind of looks at you. The man that intimidated me, and yet helped me. Is he okay?
Yeah.
He's pissed off, but yeah.
Just literally, just like look at her, like yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
You all right?
look,
No harm, no foul.
all I want is for this village to live and peacefully.
Yeah.
I don't want anything in all things. I'm going to with what happened with the hobgoblins and the goblins. I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot we can give you, but the offering of protection from a foreign land, a land that we have been fighting 50 years ago, is a bit discerning, and I needed a way to wager so that my villagers don't decide to leave.
Well, here's a decent way to look at it. Despite the fact that we're like basically 90% funded by the army, we're also just a regular military band, or not military. We're just a regular mercenary band. We're not actually strictly affiliated with that kingdom.
We're just adventurers doing adventuring things.
Yeah,
And plus, we were hired by a guy who used to live here, so there's that.
Yeah, we're not strictly I'm not strictly part of them.
Ruskin was originally
Despite the fact
from
that they're
here, right?
funding like 90% of this.
Yeah, his family started from here. His grandpa is definitely from here. And
So basically, technically, we were hired by the locals.
basically,
Yeah,
which is by the way, Nick, is one of the reasons why he's getting angry at you.
Oh no, I get it.
So you forgot that.
No, he recognized it's Guts that didn't recognize.
It's Guts that's,
Force Nick is exceptionally good at keeping with character, by the way. Like really exceptionally good.
Nice.
Are you sure? Because he's usually just dumb anyway.
No. He was. I could tell he was well aware what he was doing.
Why would you walk away like that?
Yeah. So I mean,
Because she actually, it's like I didn't mean to disrespect or anything, but he was intimidating me.
yeah.
And I was starting to panic, and I hoped that I would be able to go and calm down before anything happens.
Chill out. Less fire.
Chill the fuck out.
I don't mean anything. Like I'll double the award.
You don't have to do that. I just want you to fucking we got some fucking experts from the mercenary band. I want you to like come with us and talk to them, and maybe we can figure something out to like as a more long term, because this doesn't seem sustainable. As cool as your medicine is, as cool as your medicine and stuff is, it's not sustainable in the long term at all.
Her eyes kind of widen. Oh, you're willing to?
I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to take it on to the leaders of the mercenary band so you can talk to them. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
That would. The
Because,
doctor is like, the doctor kind of just stops and kind of looks at you. Is like, all right.
Yeah, I might not look.
Look.
You might not have
Let's
seen.
go to the town and we'll discuss it. And look, I will personally fund you if you could just protect her to get to said place. There was something else that your fellow, the muscle man with an axe, the really bloodied one.
Oh, is he sleeping in your cottage?
Not at the moment. He kind of refuses to. He didn't. To quote him, "I don't want to dirty your floors."
Oh, that's nice. Good job, Ruskin.
But he's like, look, I'll let's discuss this with the town. But we would be grateful.
Yeah, man.
he basically leads you back into the town, and he's like, "Look, all right." He gathers all the people, and they're like, "Is she okay?" And she's like, "I'm fine for right now. I'm fine for right now. Just a kind of my thing." And then one of them was like, "Well, if they didn't argue with you, we wouldn't have this issue." It's like, "Yes, but not everyone is particularly happy when you try to negotiate. It's not."
Yeah, sorry about guts.
He's an idiot.
So I'm assuming Cassandra, you're just like, yeah, it's okay. We'll take this one slightly.
Yeah, sorry about guts. He's kind of a
Idiot.
he finds a
He's just
he
an
just
idiot.
likes to take his stand and not change. And sometimes
Oh.
it's great, and sometimes it's not.
Also, he's an idiot. You need to add. Also, he's an idiot.
No, I don't.
It's all good. And she's like, all right, look, I'll apologize to him, but
That would help a little bit. He's
he's probably not particularly happy.
pretty. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty strong, and he like probably wants to hurt you. Apologizing would probably help.
She's gonna
You
gulp
like-
a little bit, but then she's like,
He like kind of listens, but not too much.
well, all right, I'll follow, but before I forget, there was something that you guys wanted to discuss. Let's discuss it here while we're calm.
Yeah, boy. So again, we're coming from the other continent, and we need supplies.
Need supplies.
Just
Okay.
we need supplies. We need food, materials to help rebuild the fort. The fort looks like shit.
Well, if I'm assuming it's still a ruin.
It's mostly intact. The bases all there. Walls still up. Tower half there. Tower is about half there, but it still exists.
Well, there is, I would say, up north, just past the ruins that you came from, actually, in the forested area.
Yeah.
There's a rather large, almost a rather large hill that turns into that we mined out.
Nice. Tell me there's a mine there?
There is a mine. We haven't touched it, but we also haven't been able to get in the area. We are pretty sure that there is a ton of monsters, or goblins and hobgoblins, and in fact, that was where we thought they were coming from.
Goblins and hobgoblins on mine.
Yeah.
It'll be alright.
It'd be right. And it's like, most time, as I said before, goblins and hobgoblins usually like underground. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to commandeer that, or at least a part of it is
Yeah.
over there. If you clear that out, and you can keep whatever is in there, I wouldn't be surprised if they've taken quite a few things.
Probably. But we don't really need too much stuff. We need a lot of stuff, but we don't need like crazy stuff.
We can we could probably get a few people to help you mine, or I can get as long as you clear it. If we can clear it and make sure that they're causing the hassle, I could perhaps talk to a few villages and see if they can supply a few men to help do this as a thank you. You would get the treasure, and whatever you want to do with the mine. It's been well mined out. If there is any gold or metal that's still there, I would be surprised. From what my father has told me, they were starting to prospect for another area to start mining because that one dried out. Unfortunately, the entire thing with our that happened here happened, and we although we found little ditches in here of metal, we haven't really set up a full mine. Well, in this specific area. She kind of vaguely was like, just, there are mines everywhere in this entire land part, but or zone where this Archon used to be, but this specific area doesn't really have a mine. We're kind of been farmers and loggers, essentially, as far as I can remember.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Be gone.
I was gonna start that. All right. I'll wait till he gets back to explain what the hell is going on.
All right, I'll be
Kind of
back.
got a good idea, but I'll spell it out for you guys just so.
I'll be back.
Okay.
So we're all in unanimous agreement that Nick's an idiot.
No. Oh no, Nick knew exactly what he was doing. It was Gus that was pulling the idiot move. But on the other hand, that was fucking epic. I think that ended up really well, considering, because I was thinking of
yeah, you had Karma kick Nick's ass for a moment.
Because I had a plan to kind of baby feed this about this character. And Nick basically, as Guts, kind of, yeah, no, bullshit this. I'm just going to rip that out and pull that out and not baby feed it, I guess.
Okay, so slightly off topic thing since we're waiting for Nick to get back.
How long with Chris?
I don't know why, but Carp is trending on Twitter.
Carp?
And people just keep on retweeting this picture of a carp, and then, of course, the artists are drawing the carp and all other things. Like, I don't know why, but why is carp trending on Twitter?
I don't know.
Like, let me just do this and just show it to you. And there. I don't know why. Like, why? Isn't it strange?
I like that there's people are like, what the fuck is this?
Of course there's people like that, because they're like, why is carp trending? Because I'm in full agreement of why is this trending.
Oh, and of course, Pokemon fans are using Magikarp.
Uh-huh. Of course Pokemon people are gonna do that.
Well, first ones I fucking see is a fucking, oh my god.
Was it the Spaceman meme?
No, the one below it. A couple below it. Okay, you're back. Where's Nick?
Who knows? Probably someone who walked into his room and is going to be gone for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Or he got taken to go build a shelf or some shit.
One of the two.
Yeah. So, Chris, for some reason, carp is trending on Twitter.
Okay.
No idea why.
Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some drinks.
Okay, I will return to trying to figure out how the fuck to draw.
Back.
Welcome back.
Team losers. Oh.
So what happened while I was gone?
Nothing. The left
you
hand
died.
stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, you just straight up died. It was amazing, really.
Do you have some umbrage with my character, Ian?
Yes, everything.
Well then. What's so bad about him? Really?
A lot of things, really.
You could probably list some of them.
Specific.
Well, let's see. He's an idiot. He's abrasive. He's a dumbass. He's, without a doubt, an evil character. He's an idiot.
Alright, name some evil things that he's done.
Torture.
Beyond that.
Good people do that too.
Extortion.
Beyond that. Outside of coming to more, what's something evil that he's done?
Wait, why is coming to more evil?
No, outside of the things that have happened since we've come to more, I should have said.
No,
Oh.
extortion still counts because the whole other lady, the potion lady from the other place.
When did I extort her? What?
There's also the thing that happened
That
at
was a
the
simple
Red Blue
ask.
Lobster.
That's not
That was
evil.
just eating food.
Evil would be killing them after not giving me more food.
Oh no. This is actually the goblin thing, and this is like the most he's done that's considered evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If I can ever go to a restaurant, eat too much food, you're evil now.
Their shadow was endless.
Now, okay, so
Seeing a pattern here, I'm not liking to see. America's
Nick.
the fattest country.
Yes.
Nick,
Yes.
you are fucking god tier in like ripping stories sometimes because holy fuck.
What?
Okay, so full disclosure, I'm going to spoil this, pulling the curtains away.
No, don't spoil, don't spoil. Want it to be a surprise. Let's figure this out in game.
You already know most of it. I just want to clarify shit.
Oh, okay.
So, I originally made this character and was going to make her kind of a nervous person that you got to like a full, calm and commanding, awesome, charismatic leader. Just seems kind of nervous about things and doesn't like to share. And you will like slowly kind of piece together the fact that like there's explosions that happen on occasion, and then there's weird things that you're gonna go, huh? What's this? And I'm breadcrumbing this shit, and then you did that. Then you fucking did that, and
Yeah.
so you basically forced my hand into like, well, this character who basically is a wild magic sorcerer, who doesn't have a lot of control. She's fucking powerful. But it's like it basically could if someone basically had a fire, like a firefighter hose for magic. That's basically what she has, as opposed to most people. And she just not she can basically turn it on and turn it off,
But can't throttle it.
you can't really throttle it. And usually the issue is that she can usually keep it nice and calm as long as she's calm. When you make her panic, and
When you become an asshole, yeah.
kind of cause her to basically have a panic attack, because big buff, steely clad guy that's destroyed goblins is now putting a hand on shoulder and going, yeah, no, you don't want to test this. Yeah, she goes in full panic mode, and full panic mode basically is just like, well, wild magic. And so, in her panic, she went over to the north side because it was the closest thing outside of this town, and she didn't know where you went. And then she basically was trying to control it, realizes you're there, oh shit, tries to control it, and then basically tries to veer it away. And then it just so happens to be a fireball instead of, thousands of sheep decides to try to do a cuddle paddle with you.
Mhm.
Did you roll for that, by the way?
I did not roll for the fireball or the cuddle pile, because I was like, oh, it's going to be a damaging thing, so I'm just going to look at her I'm just going to
Look at her spell
roll
list.
spell like that. Yeah, basically like a spell. I'm like, oh fuck, fireball, shit. That's why it's like, okay, make a dex roll.
And then he fails it.
And he failed it, so
Spectacularly.
he took a bunch of damage.
Roll
But
the one.
on the plus side, I know how to fuck with you.
Yes.
Oh, this is not going to be a learning experience. I can tell you that.
Oh no.
No,
When
for
I
guts,
say-
I mean.
Oh, I know. No, what I'm saying about that is that I can. Oh, if I want to actually fucking damage you, I just got to make sure you're doing dex saves.
Oh, like that, yeah. Like, notably, 22 AC doesn't mean shit when it's a spell.
Well, I mean, you can also hurt him with intelligence. Because there's
Not
no way
really.
he's low on intelligence, right?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
look.
my intelligence and wisdom are the same, I believe. Like, I have a +5 or
Yeah,
greater.
you have a plus. Yeah, your gut is actually surprisingly intelligent. The issue isn't that he's intelligent; it's that his personality just basically dictates that he needs to be the big tough guy, regardless of the fucking situation. And sometimes that works wonderfully. Other times, you're now intimidating a accidental
Nuke.
nuke, basically. By the way, she's level 17 sorcerer. Just she doesn't have control, so she doesn't really uses it.
Ah, I see.
And so that's why I was like, oh my god. 'Cause I'm like, did Chris tell you exactly what you got, what's going to happen, or were you paying attention?
Presumably we're bringing her with us to the camp, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I was paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna bring
I just didn't know what you missed because you kind of typed BRB, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I didn't want to interrupt the talking.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But so yeah, no, you of all people somehow are able to sniff out my like breadcrumb.
Ah, yes, I saw the
Yes.
breadcrumbs dropping, and I totally followed those crumbs to this to intentionally incite the wild magic and take 40 damage. Potentially
Take fucking
80.
40 yeah, potentially 80 damage to the face. Could have fucking got unconscious.
The thing is, if I remember,
It would have been amazing if you got knocked out, though.
the thing is, if I remembered that I had absorb elements, I would have only taken 20.
I know, that's the worst part.
I forgot I
saw
had
that
spell.
after you took the 40 damage. I'm like, why didn't he use absorb
Yeah,
elements?
I forgot. Fucking. So for my spells, I have to prepare most of them, and so like the sorcerer ones and the other ones that I get for free, they don't have like the check mark next to them, so I just
Yeah.
sort of scroll past them on DMB.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah.
So yeah, essentially, with the in essence, since he basically broke this apart,
Since the sequence broke.
specifically Red Wallow had essentially a nuclear deterrent.
Oh no, I heard that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just basically made sure that it's wide. You basically knew exactly what was happening instead of being breadcrumbs. Like, hey, I visited Red Wallow, and then I went through south, and you saw like fucking craters here and there, or like just a metric fuck ton of sheep for some reason, or like there's an acid pool, and you're like, hey, I wonder where that happened. So yeah, you are like the luckiest fuck when it comes to quests. I swear.
Yeah.
Easy game.
Well, so now that you're back,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Town.
the town kind of gathers and kind of mutters. It's like, well, we weren't particularly happy with the thing, but you resolved it to a degree. But are you sure that you can like help her have control?
Good chance. There's a good chance. Worst case scenario, she's gone for 4 days. Best case scenario, she figures out how to control this.
All right.
So I've never seen this before. I'm being really honest. I've never seen this shit before.
Well, they kind of mutter to us. It's like we'll chip into as a reward if you can safely bring her to and from the fort. I'm assuming is where you're staying.
Yeah, I'm staying at the fort.
We'll chip in. The town will chip in a word. Perhaps we'll discuss it with things, but if you can help her, thank you. And that's something you're accustomed to. Is all the village people basically like they just kind of bow towards you. Thank you very much for offering this chance for our mayor.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, give me like an hour. I'll see you in a little bit. I just need to get supplies." And she kind of hurries off. You can hear her mutter like, "I need some of the medicine, clothes. Gotta keep my staff just in case. Hopefully not necessary." All right. Let's go. And like after an hour, she comes out, and Ruskin's like, "Well, not the way I'd expect it to work, but this will do." And they both leave and head off towards I'm guessing Guts. By the way, are you northward or are you going towards the fort?
I went north back the way we came,
You mean east?
and I stopped at like. I mean, presumably we came in from the north part of town, like here, right?
No,
Roughly.
we
Yeah.
never mind. Never mind.
So you guys left this way, and then you and Gruskin went up north.
Basically, I went back the way we came, like fucking far enough out to where I wouldn't be able to interact with there, but like not so far as to like, oh hey, it took us a day to reach him.
Okay. So after like an hour or so, they find you and describe describe what you like the posture you have.
Oh, I'm just fucking kicking back, taking a nap.
Just they kind of find you and
Dogs stick.
you're against a tree and you're just kind of sleeping.
Yeah, fucking dogs on my lap sleeping. It's great. Just chilling.
But it's larger than you are.
Yeah, that doesn't stop the dog. Have you seen big dogs? They think they're lap dogs. They're not. You know it, but they don't think so. You have never had an 80-pound golden retriever on your goddamn lap.
Anyway, yeah,
Alright.
I'm just chilling.
Alright. So this is what Cassandra, you and Ruskin and the mayor, and you know her name because she told you, but it's currently insert name here. Because
So
I
you-
didn't think...
You forgot it too.
No, I didn't think I need to give it to you guys yet, and then you did this. So I needed to
Awkwardly
think of
convenient. No one's asked her name yet, so we're fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yo,
So you
is
guys
your
run it...
is your name Ithrunjar?
It's Rune Jar?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's the name of my sword. In case you were wondering, has a name.
She's like, oh.
Oh yeah,
That
fucking.
sounds pretty.
I was gonna ask this, but apparently +1 swords are innately magical, except unless they're masterwork weapons instead that are +1. So which one was I given?
So +1 swords are just innately magical unless they're masterworks?
Yeah. So the way that some DMs rule it is that a sword is like mastercrafted, masterworked enough to where it gets a +1/+1, versus +1/+1 swords which are magically inclined. The reason I ask is because if it's magically inclined, then I can't use it as well as just a regular longsword, because for my hexblade stuff to work with it, it has to be non-magical.
Oh no, it's a masterwork.
Okay, cool.
But I
Yep.
thought
The reason this topic came up is because, well, yesterday we were talking about stuff, and I wanted to have a Dragon Slayer weapon, and the Dragon Slayer weapon counts as a magic weapon.
oh, okay. Oh, since you did research on it, you figured found that out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. It's a masterwork.
It
Okay,
technically
cool.
means the +1 armor that he has and Chris has are either masterworks or magic.
Presumably.
Those are those are magic.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, now I remember them being magic.
Okay. So, they the three of you find Guts basically chilling.
Yo.
Just kind of right outside of the town and sleeping at the moment. So, Reskin kind of coughs awkwardly.
I'll do the talking. and like theoretically, he won't kill us.
That would be very helpful.
Yeah, it would.
And the mayor.
Hey, wake up! Come on.
I'm
Get up.
awake. I'm awake. Mm.
All right. So here's what's happening. We're escorting. We're gonna go back to the fort, and we're escorting the mayor there.
I stare.
And she kind of nervously bites her lips slightly.
Don't do that.
And then,
Wait, what?
Please avoid
Wait, she
stressing her.
bites her lip?
Yeah.
She's stressed.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's not. Don't worry.
Please
Uh,
avoid.
I
Please
didn't
avoid
know she was
stressing
into
her.
guts. Okay.
Your fucking brain.
What do you?
Uh-huh.
She bites her lip. What do you mean?
Nick, you watch too much hentai.
Yeah.
That's not a
You're
hentai
watching
thing.
way too much hentai.
Yeah.
That's
People don't
a-
bite their-
That's a fucking
people bite their
man.
lips.
This dude's so hot. I want to get him. That's a fucking thing. What do you mean?
It's not
Why?
always that, you fuck.
What kind of lip biting is she doing?
Are you nervous? Like
Yeah.
biting,
Who the
as in
fuck
like,
bites
oh
their lip
fuck.
when they're nervous?
Quite
A lot
a
of
few
people, really.
people. This isn't like the, oh, he's so fucking hot, I'm going to bite my lip. This is literally someone like, okay, I don't need to, I was like, don't, I need to put a good impression. Fuck, what do I say?
Why didn't
Seth?
she?
Seth, just so you know, never do that sexy voice ever again.
Oh no, please. Go on.
I could
Never.
do worse.
Do it.
Don't.
Lay it out. Lay it out.
Oh, do it.
Don't.
Do
Guts
it.
is gonna go to a whorehouse. Let's go.
Do it.
Nick, you're just as bad. You can't do it either.
Oh yeah, you want to bet? I will
Yeah.
ravish you.
And this is how you got banned from Twitch. Again.
That's fine.
I've never
That's
been
fine.
banned. What do you mean?
How do you know?
Dude, fucking, you're not gonna
They tell
report him.
you.
It's
But, yeah,
very
no.
explicit when you're banned.
Yeah,
Because
no,
He's
like,
be shadow banned.
Okay, and how are you in the chat?
You can find someone if they're shadow banned. It's just that you can't find them normally if they're shadow banned.
Okay.
alright, whatever. So she's like, okay. I
Okay,
apologize
For nuking you.
for accidentally throwing, and she kind of looks like kind of throwing a fireball in your face.
Accident.
Accident.
Yeah, so she's got this wild magic thing going on. So if you could not stress her, that'd be great.
Hmm.
Usually it's good. It's usually really good. The problem is it's just, well, you kind of really stressed me out.
Hmm.
We're taking her back to the leaders. Maybe they can sort this out.
Yeah, all right. Guts stands up. Dog gets off.
All right.
Don't you mean dog gets off and then you stand up?
I said
No.
what I said.
No, he gets up, the dog slides off, and then just gets up.
All right, moist.
Damn
Or
it.
sorry, moist. Go be our guide dog.
That's a dog. You killed that dog. I know you exactly just said not to stress you, but you did kill that dog.
I thought the
So-
dog was out of range.
I'm pretty sure it
No, I-
was.
Was
It
it on
was-
range?
Who knows at this point?
You said it went off, like, into the distance and barely hit me, right?
Yeah, basically just.
Yeah. So dog would have been fine.
Yeah, dog would have been fine.
All right. If you get nervous, doggo, his name is Moist, and you do have to say his name like that.
No, you don't.
So please say his name like that.
You don't. No.
They're just kind of like looking at the both of you, and it's just like
This
this dawning horror kind of comes onto your face, like, oh, you're those adventurers.
this is a celestial
I
being.
would suggest you hold your tongue.
This is a celestial.
Now, if you happen to get nervous, which you probably are right now,
Don't.
you can pet Moist, and he will calm you down. Isn't that right, buddy? There we
Give
go.
Big, dumb, happy dog smile.
Now,
And she,
I would suggest that you don't try to bait me like that again. Because if you do, I will take the bait.
You are not making this any better.
Nick is aware.
I am aware. Guts, not so much.
Guts is basically the walking edgelord idiot, okay?
Yeah.
He's intelligent, he's just
So,
doesn't really think things through until he, because it doesn't really matter to him.
So-
He's edgelord.
if we have reached an understanding, I want you to bite your lip.
Or just say yes like a normal person.
No, no, no. Specifically, bite
Just say
your lip.
She kind of confusedly looks at you and then kind of gently bites your lip.
Ooh, gently. There we go. We're all happy. Yay. Let's go.
no, we're not. You,
Yes,
haven't,
it's
you
just
and
like
Ruskin
this.
haven't. You and Ruskin really haven't laid shit out yet. Like we're.
Oh,
Y'all got
right.
interrupted. Y'all gotta. Hey, wait, hold up. We need to fucking get to the fort first. You can settle at the fort.
But by that point, he gets a long rest.
Motherfucker, you already beat him.
Look. I still have plenty of spell slots left to heal it. All right. I just knock him out real quick.
No, motherfucker, you're doing this at the fort, not here.
Yeah.
All right.
Ruskin is like, look. As you guys start to walk off, he's like, look. I understand that you have your own ways of thoughts. But when you basically cause your employer to have issues and cause us more work, it's not going to be good for business.
All right. One, that was all philosophical that I was talking. None of that was actually acting on anything that I was
He's
saying.
doing the number thing. He's doing the number thing.
Two, you made it harder on yourself by antagonizing me like that.
And he's like, and you've baited me because you have touched subjects that are really subjects for me. I acted
What?
out of anger. I apologize.
There you go. That's all you had to say.
I will fucking throw this axe at you if you do this again, though.
And I will block it.
And you,
Good.
You both will fucking wait till we're at the fort to figure this out.
Yep.
Don't make me turn this car around.
We're all square, isn't that right, Ruskin?
As far as I am concerned. As long as you understand that when we need to do some negotiation, intimidation tactics are not our last resort. That is all I'm asking as your employer.
I can manage that.
Good.
And we head back to the fort.
You guys start heading towards it. It's just kind of this awkward silence for a little bit, and then like Roscoe's like, I do actually meant that apology.
I'm sure you did.
Neat.
So now, 2 days later, I get 2 bits of research in.
Yeah, and you're like blissfully fucking unaware what the fuck happened.
I exist.
So let's see, research. I'll re-roll that for this day.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll keep that 25. That's an extra 25 there. Go back to my notes. Scroll. That is a... That's a 60. There. Okay, and then the next day, my next research. Gonna re-roll that with my lucky. Re-roll that with my lucky. 23. I will keep the 23. So then I add that to that. Wrong page. 23, so that does 3. Okay, I'm now 183 out of unknown.
Nice.
Not even the DM knows what you're doing.
No, I just don't know what the end amount I need is.
I mean,
It
he
is a
would
lot, I
know
know
if
that
he
much.
knew what you were doing, probably.
No,
no,
I know-
it's
I know
it's
it's
a
a
big
lot.
project.
Oh,
Like,
you
for-
actually told him. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's a big project. Like my mechanical familiar 01, the research to make him took 75.
this is a bit more complicated than that.
Okay.
This is probably something a lot more along the lines of 600 to 1,000, maybe more. Who knows?
I'm guessing this is like the end goal project, right?
Perhaps.
No,
I just know it's a bigger project.
yeah, I think I know what this would be. Okay, so after 2 days, and overall, although things are kind of tense with Ruskin and Guts.
Oh no, I've
Uh,
dropped all animosity towards him at this point. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, no. You could tell that like as like the days went by, Ruskin basically relaxed as well. It's just
Woo!
yeah, you don't have to worry too much about it. He basically is just contemplative and like a kind of realizing something very important. As you were about midway through the second day, he actually went, Guts, can I talk to you privately for a second?
1 second. That seems like a short amount of time to talk, but okay.
Just walk slowly. It's fine.
So,
me and her will go ahead.
well, all right. I want to thank you, actually. You helped me with something when we fought.
Gut starts laughing.
It's not. That is
is
like the
that?
weirdest fucking laugh.
Okay, Nick, can you shut up now? Thanks.
Don't hurt yourself, dude.
No, I'm good.
Do it again.
So, and he's like, look, you legitimately helped me.
If you don't stop laughing, I'll pull your paycheck.
Well, I guess I just won't fucking tell you what I did. Fine.
That's the spirit.
But and he's like, oh, in all seriousness, what you did has helped me resolve. You've helped me steal my resolve for this project. We will finish this. It might take us years, it might take us months, I don't know how long, but I will die. And I hope, even if you decide to stop doing this when I die, that we would make things more useful for the people around here. I knew things were going to probably be shit, but I don't know how far it's going to go, and I want to try to help them help as much as possible. It's one of the reasons why I started this project, but you have helped me reaffirm it. So thank you very much.
Sure.
But you're
I
still
know
an
it makes
asshole.
no complete utter sense to you, but at some point I would like to actually spar with you a bit more.
Alright then. Before we rejoin the group, I will leave you with one question.
Possible answer.
I gotta word this correctly.
Oh no.
He just patiently waits as you're like Guts just kind of open puts his finger up. Well, give me a second. Give me a second.
Guts is thinking. Run.
Run!
The last time you thought the whole town.
This said that this bolstered your resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then next time, don't ask. Just swing my head off. And I walk and I rejoin the group, not letting him respond.
He kind of just opens his mouth and goes,
Not letting him respond, just rejoining the group. Yep.
shrugs and just follows. I specifically just wanted to do that just
Yeah, okay.
As another way to show the fact that for him as well, it's long gone. Whatever. It's like he's well aware that there's going to be arguments amongst his employee, like the people he's employed, and it just kind of dawned on him as that was going on, and I wanted to make sure things were kind of square with you, because I know that, you know that, but he didn't.
Notably, the chilling and, aloof attitude should have conveyed some of that.
Yeah, but we also gotta remember that this guy, although is a fucking madman about adventure, isn't he's only known you for a little while.
Yeah.
So he likes to hedge his bets on making sure that the people he actually wants to keep a good relationship with knows what he's doing and what his thoughts are on it.
Mm-hmm. We good, dude. We good.
Cool. Also,
That's
progression
cool.
of the story, but let's not say anything about that.
Hey, wild magic person. Let's go.
Alrighty.
To the fort.
To the fort. By the time, as you guys get into the town, or the fort, boop. The mayor is kind of looking around, well, this place is surprisingly intact, as you said. I'm actually amazed that it still has walls.
Yeah.
To be honest. I mean, they gotta be patched up, and the buildings itself needs definitely repair.
You see why we need stuff?
Well, I can.
But didn't some stuff get sent through, like some of the crafting components and
I
stuff?
mean, it's still decrepit for the most part, properly.
Oh, it's decrepit. The thing is that they aren't going to be able to just magic enough stone
They did
out
not.
at it.
I've just been using mend everywhere I can just to fix whatever I can actually fix.
It's correct.
Well, there's there's some slight obvious repairs here and there from you. Certain wall pieces are more firm and what have you, and it doesn't look like a strong wind isn't going to be able to blow certain things apart. You also kind of cleaned up and piled up stone, so it's less messy. But overall, it's still a ruin. It's still there, but at least it's actually rather clean ruin-ish.
I mean, they've been here for 2 days. You'd hope that they would have done something with the place.
Yeah. They you can tell that this building actually has a couple has a tent or 2 tents, and this section of the building has a couple tents as well. And you see about a couple new faces just kind of wandering around. They're not here, obviously, but physically.
You can see the occasional pieces of paper with doodles on them here and there.
That too, but you also got You got a couple new faces kind of running around, like people who are just common people repairing certain things here and there. But overall, it looks like a temporary base of operations so far.
Mm-hmm.
But
All
you
right.
could totally see where this is going, where this could become an actual building
Should
or
we-
port.
Yeah, but hold on, like real quick though. Miss Mayor, before I introduce you to my fucking leaders, I forgot, just real awkward after like we fucking, walked over here for 2 days. What's your name?
All right. Well, my name is.
And that's where the session ends.
God, but
Just thought about it.
just thought about it.
It's been 2 days. Just been calling you Mayor. It's kind of awkward.
Have we been calling her anything? I
Right?
mean, we haven't really needed to talk to her. We probably would just pointed like, hey, there. Or, hey, we're stopping for
So
food.
rude.
Or whatever.
All right. You know what? I'll find it in a second.
Time's up.
That was less than a second when you asked.
Or was it?
I mean,
It
I was kind of expecting it, mind you, but still,
Looks so schmuck.
I think it's almost a goddamn running gag now. Every few
Good.
times I'm gonna say that, and he's like, "Oh, you said the thing. I gotta make sure."
Fucking... I was watching Chugga Conroy one day, and he mentioned that, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. And then I started doing it because of him. And then it became habitual. So thanks, Chugga.
We cannot blame Chugga Conroy for next degenerateness.
No, I think that's still 100% Nick.
All right. That has his name.
Oh!
All
The
right.
name has been gathered. Praise
So-
be the name.
Ah, sorry. My name is Zora Harding.
Zora Harding, okay.
Yeah. To spell it properly, Zorra base.
Oh, RRA.
Yeah. And then Harding is Hard, and then ing.
Alright. Alright, so. Zora Harding.
Yes.
That's a
My name
weird
is-
middle name, but alright. Weird last name, too, actually. So,
That's
Miss...
gonna be a thing, isn't it?
So, Miss
Hey, where's the-
Ing.
Hey, Riskin, what can you tell us about the Harding family? You lived here, right?
No, her last name's Ing, isn't it?
Got
I
your
mean, Ruskin lived here once. What's his... You know anything about the Harding family?
The Harding family? He's like, well,
I mean, before any of this, we should probably enter a tent and talk about this.
that would probably be a good sound advice. Yes.
To a tent we go.
Roll a die for
I
which
just
you
run
can
this-
and walk into
This
the tent.
tent.
and
This tent. This
All right.
invisible tent.
Okay, roll for a die to see if I'm in that tent or not.
Where
No.
are you anyway? Are you actually out here?
I'm in the fort somewhere doing something.
Okay. We probably would have gotten you. Hey, Pitch, we're back.
Nick, you don't have the fucking sweet fuck. I don't know.
All right. So-
Pitch pokes their head out of a tent and just sticks their tongue out at Guts and goes back inside the tent.
Alright, be a dick like that, I guess. Whatever. not, like I'm
Pitch is
gonna,
still angry at you.
not like I'm gonna shank a party member or anything. Or will I?
You can duel a party member and
Hmm.
non-lethally fight them.
Non-lethally, of course, yes.
At some point, I'm just going to just roll my eyes and just pull a dragon out of my ass.
That'd be a
And there's a
really
dragon.
weird place to pull one out of.
And there is now a dragon. Fuck you.
Are you a
basically.
dragon? Do dragons lay eggs? Pretty sure
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
Yes.
Yeah. I can just squirt an egg out your ass. Easy.
I think I'm gonna need you to put a hard-boiled egg in your butt.
That's gonna be really hard to get out, so maybe.
Yeah, but notably it's a hard-boiled egg, so you shouldn't have any like issues. I'll even let you peel it.
Ooh. Yeah, if I tense my muscles and then, that should mash it up a bit and be able to like just sort of
Oh,
scoop it
God.
out.
Nick, how about you shut up before you get banned from Twitch?
It's fine.
It's fine. Nobody watches anyway.
You can still record. and
How
put the
many
vlog.
watchers are there?
Presumably
I
3
trust you.
viewers, being me, Ian, and then probably Etro.
You can look at the list. It's not
I
hard.
can.
That list.
It
that
shows
list is
more
not
in there
accurate.
though. So
That list is not accurate, just so you know.
if I go off the list, we have Nightbot, another TTV viewer, Commander Root, have this too.
Right, you can have the anonymous viewer thing like that. That's cool.
Actually, I think another TTV viewer is actually a person.
Are you sure?
I mean, created January 3rd, 2019. I can go to their Twitch channel. They have followers.
Are you
Oh,
sure they're
damn.
not
We actually
bots?
have someone following us. Oh, wow. All right. Moving along.
Yes.
So, the leaders kind of get into the tent along with you. So, this is the mayor.
Zora Hardick.
All right, Miss Harding. Good to see you. And she's like, "Oh, good to see you as well." So
Yes.
I have an issue.
I have a condition.
So, I have a lot of magic, but and like one of them just like, okay, hold on, let me see. They pull out a magical device. This is just to basically detect how much magic you have and what have you.
That's a lot of magic.
That's a lot. Yeah, basically, he kind of like puts it there, and he realizes as he's pulling out, it's actually glowing. And then it's like kind of looks around, and then like brings it towards her, and it just like kind of shines into the room. It's now just a bright light in this tent. And he's like, "Well, you certainly have a lot of magic." It's like, yeah. The issue is, I don't really have control. We don't really have a way to teach here.
Wait, she didn't have any sort of reaction to Pitch not being dead? Remember that? She thought Pitch was dead?
She did.
Never
She
explicitly.
did.
You never explicitly said dead.
You did, didn't you?
I didn't say dead. I said unfortunate accident. I said unfortunate
Oh,
accident.
that's right, you did.
Okay. And she's like, "Well, I'm glad that your friend is still alive." Or
What did you think I said?
Still
What do you think I said when I meant unfortunate accident?
oh,
death? Oh.
I thought.
No.
The unfortunate accident was being a nerd.
Oh. Okay.
I heard that.
You were meant to.
Oh boy. Welcome to this place.
Welcome
just
to the-
about not helping, I'm gonna be really mad.
All right. So they kind of like, well, let's see.
Is there not like a reverse warlock pack we can do?
Well, I don't know about a reverse warlock pact, but we could theoretically set up something. I know. What we'll do is we'll fashion magic suppressant. And then we'll see if we can get someone from Lucia to come over.
Let's say. You keep on mispronouncing your own country.
Shush.
Well, that's how it's
It can be
pronounced.
pronounced either way, says the DM.
Dude,
Yeah,
the potato
basically.
potato. Let's see.
And
Do you say cereal or cereal?
What?
God
You did
damn it.
not. You did not come in here with the first pronunciation.
No.
It's a legitimate question.
No,
Cereal or
God,
cereal?
no one says it the first way. No one says it the first way. And you're gonna say you do because you fucking always choose that side because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
No.
Ah,
Nick
you're.
says cereal. Fuck you.
Oh God.
Then good job, you.
What
fucking
do you need?
trash.
But okay, so fuck you. But so he's like, well, we can get well, I can tell you that it is more than likely you're a sorcerer, a very powerful one, in fact. Just no control, so we can perhaps bring someone over to help teach you. Actually, might actually work as well, because I must that tell you that's part of the deals. Well, let's do this do negotiation. As well,
Official.
we'll set up a contract with you, and we'll figure this out on your way. The leaders kind of look at Guts. Cassandra's like, well, but before that, is there anything else? And just go. Oh yes,
There's a
I'm-
sweet
I'm
wine up
completely
north where we can get materials.
there is a mine. It doesn't have any minerals. It's been long dealt with, but it's more than likely home to quite a few hobgoblins and goblins, or at least a few.
Guts will just face tank them and we'll shoot them. Too easy.
Yeah. So that could be. If you clear that out, then we can probably have people help mine the stone, and that could be a good source of stone at least. And make it into a quarry. Yes, we could do that. That would work. Well, they kind of look at you guys and go, "Oh, you have your next assignment."
I'm technically not in that tent, right?
I would have.
Yeah,
I mean, I said that we're back, and then you.
you decided not to, but
Yeah.
you'll be
Yeah, I mean,
told.
we'll just find you. It's easy.
Someone will tell you at some point. If it's not them, it's going to be someone just before they leave. And then, so what you want to do? The mayor kind of pulls out like a parchment and draws a rough map, and you can just see just here. And she's drawing a little bit, and then you see it. It's like a crude small little village, couple a block and a triangle on top of it, and then a couple blocks here and there, on a hill. If you go this way, northeast from here, through the forest.
Yeah.
For a day's walk, and then northwards another day, you'll run into the hill, the forested hill where the mine is. It's not too far of a hassle to get supplies here, actually. In fact, the only reason why we didn't this fort was originally made by the stones from another quarry a while further back, but that place is destroyed, and there is no way to be able to get any stone from there.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, my father was contemplating of trying to buy out that mine to turn into a quarry. So that could be if we'll put that on the table, and then they start discussing, and you guys are told to leave
Rude. But okay.
because they're going into details about actual negotiation and stuff that don't really matter too much to you guys.
Well,
I'm just in my tent doing stuff.
After a little bit, basically a runner goes to all three of you and gives you your orders. You are to leave as soon as you are ready, and to head over to the mine and clear it out to be secured.
Nice.
You are also, we're told that any treasure that you find there, that more than likely do in fact exist there, is yours to keep. That includes gems, that includes treasure, money, that includes any magical items.
Ooh.
And I think that'll be it.
Nice.
So is this the same day that the runner comes or not?
Yeah, this is the same day that the runner comes.
Okay. But I'm assuming it's already near like the end of the day.
Yeah, it's the end of the day.
Okay.
And then we can actually get to the fucking shit next time.
Hey.
Okay.
And this fucking wonderful mine that I've made for you guys to fucking wander around in and deal stuff with. And then you pulled that shit, and I'm like, this is fucking better right now.
This is amazing. This is amazing character.
Yeah, no, this is actually good character progression.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So Chris, are you gonna be available for D&D next week?
Probably.
Okay.
But it's also Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Because
Um,
apparently
if
everyone
also-
else. Huh?
Well, if everyone else is good. I wonder if you should.
Like, I shouldn't have anything going on by the time D&D comes around, so I should be good.
Right, you're Jewish.
Should be good. Alright. Tell
Also,
us
Uh,
if there is, but
does the 27th work for you, BRG, for fucking
yes.
sweet?
I'm gone for 2 weeks, my dude.
Alright, sweet.
I don't know what Sunday's gonna be in store for me, so I could get out of work late.
We'll be starting roughly around 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I did make my character
Nice.
for that, so prior to
Shooting.
stream.
And you're an arcane archer, right?
Yep. I'm a magic archer, so I shoot arrow. I'm Green Arrow. There, I said it. Magic Green
Ooh.
Arrow.
Exciting.
Yeah. But I hope to God I can actually do something and not just die horribly. Because the legendary stories of your DMing is
Yes.
terrifying me.
Notably, this is just a boss fight, which, you know, not much to fuck up there.
You say that,
You say that.
but there will probably something.
Yep.
I mean, I'm trying to make the fucking abilities that it has as clear as possible, so that way there aren't any, like, issues with, like, oh man, it shouldn't work like that based on its wording.
Okay.
So I've had to rewrite a few a couple times.
Oh God. That's not helping my
Rewrites, by the
my
way.
confidence. But
We warned
okay.
you. We warned
Like,
you, Seth. We
there's
warned
one
you.
specifically that I've had to reword like 4 times just because. Oh wait, there's that edge case. Okay.
There's edge cases. Oh,
Oh, edge cases. Those are the fun bits.
And I will let you know there is a weakness to this boss. You just have to figure it out.
hell
Okay.
yeah! Can we
Wonderful.
first all
Does it
fucking
have
die?
a really big eye?
No, not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No.
That was a Zelda joke. It's always the eye that's the weak point.
Or a
You,
couple of
you know
them.
what? You know what, Chris? Just silence the boss again.
Fuck, I'll do that. I'll do whatever. Listen, he's gonna hand me a character sheet, and I'll do whatever there is.
Basically.
All right. Yeah, I'll be good at the 27th.
Cool.
I got nothing
will,
to
like-
do but World of Warcraft at the moment.
I will likely be good on that day, hopefully.
Sweet.
Boopy. Alright, are we off stream, by the way?
Not yet. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.